What's up, guys? Welcome to an unscheduled live stream on a Saturday morning here. So I am ready for my final exam, Peerless Final Exam. At the same time, I want to spectate some KvK. So let's go and see how things going in Lost Kingdom 11017 here. We got many 254, 1254 versus 1365 right now. Other kingdom kind of not putting up a lot of work, so mostly just 64 also putting up some good work here. We got the butcher rallying on Zenobia, interesting, and look like 64 have quite a lot of field present here as well. Look like that rally got cancelled. Let's see if we can get a hold of the rally report. Where are the player? Where are the player from that rally? Maybe we can get a rally report on that to see how well Nabucha can do against Zenobia. Well, I just need to look for some of those players that returning back. John Nerder. Where is this guy going here? Oh, it's right here. He probably in the rally. See if I can message him here. Can you share the rally report? So look at the situation so far. Look like 1254 is getting pushed back. They are being attacked on multiple front line right now. Over here, we got TR player. Oh, they're defending over here, which is good for them. So that is one area where the other kingdoms they kind of touching their territory. Okay, we got TRO over here. They are burning some of the flag here from which kingdom here? 173. Which is not too bad, but seem like they're getting pushed back hard here by 1365. 1365 coalition here. 64 NH is from kingdom what? 1264, 1164. So 1164 and 1365 are pushing back hard on 254 right now. Things kind of calmed down. It's not as crazy as yesterday, but there's still a lot of fighting here. JST here. We got JST burning some flag here from 254. Look like a downtime right now for 254 kingdoms. On this side, TRP. Oh, TRP is burning. Wow. JST is coming over here to help as well. Like JST is pretty much everywhere. Like I'm seeing JST coalition is just pretty much everywhere helping out. Like yesterday, I saw a lot of their field present as well. Today, like they are just pretty much like everywhere I see on the field, they there. So pretty much like just like a big fight between 254 TR versus JST 1365. From what I'm observing so far, like the other kingdom definitely help. Like the other kingdom definitely help in terms of like putting more pressure on 254, but mostly just a lot of like 365 putting in a lot of good work here. I saw they build a flag here somewhere. Let's go and take a look here. Over here. Hey Timo, what's up? Hey, welcome to the live stream. Did you register for HA? We register for Strive the 8. HA, I think there might be some initial plan was I think what I was told the initial plan was we gotta try to get 1307, 1860 versus 1786 and 1846. It didn't work out. So we changed the plan. 254 here. Did I get a rare report? Nope, he did not reply back to me. People are busy fighting. So we got TR just built its flag up here just now, and now they are going back down here. Oh, there are some field fighting here. Like very good work. I would say pretty impressive from performance from 1254 so far. For them to being able to hold on to their territory for quite some time and to be able to push back the enemy. It's good for them. It's like a one kingdom versus four kingdom right now. Regardless of power, it's still like the manpower. It's still like the other four kingdoms side. They still have a lot more advantages when it comes to manpower. And one thing about Stripe the 8 is that your allies cannot come help you, right? So down here we got allies from 1254. We got 2, 3, 4 allies here. But in this zone they cannot come over because of this pass right here. So their allies, 254 allies, cannot come over because of the level 6 pass. So like they had to wait for the level 6 pass to open for them to come over to 254 zone to help them. So as of right now, their allies are not fighting. And the only hope, they can only hope for that, like once the level 6 pass opens, their allies gotta come in and help them. But I can say the same thing about their enemy as well. The enemy from the other side, the south camp, the enemies, they cannot come to this zone as well. So 254 is kind of like pretty safe right now because of the level 6 pass here as well. Because this level 6 pass not open yet, the enemy from the other camp, which is WLN here, SLN here, they cannot come over. They cannot come over yet to 254. So yesterday when I first spectated this KvK, I was like, okay, how the heck is 254 is gonna manage to hold on to the enemy if the south camp they will come over, right? And then I realized, oh, the level 6 pass is not open yet. So the enemy from the south camp, they cannot do anything. So like WLN, SLN right now, they 49 BA, they cannot do anything besides just like destroying some of the territory here from 254. So like 254 is still pretty safe for now because the level 6 pass open. But like once the level 6 pass open, they gonna be in very big trouble. Like very big trouble once the level 6 pass open, because they gonna have to face more kingdoms. So let's go and see down here how it fought yesterday. Yesterday before I went to sleep, I saw they pushed back a little bit. They built some flag back to this side, but now it kind of got destroyed now, and their fort is burning again. Like before I went to sleep yesterday, I saw like a whole bunch of city here from TRO, and they start pushing. But now they are not pushing anymore. Like it's just very difficult when you fight when you do not have enough players. That is one thing. Oh, we got a rally going on here. We got a mixed rally. Oh my god, TRO 254. What I'm seeing here? I am seeing Archer inside Chandra rally. Archer and Cavalry. Who's sending Archer here? Oh my goodness. Who's sending Archer to this rally here? I expect more. I expect more from an older kingdom here with better coordination here. Okay, they cancel the rally. Probably the rally leader realized, oh shit, we got an archer in that rally. So we definitely need to cancel that rally there. But like against, right, they do not have that field control right now. It's gonna be very difficult for them to rally this flag right here. So let's see what they can do. Let's see what X54 can do here. Chandra rally here. Is it the guy that rally? Southeast. Yep. Maybe let's try. Let's try to message some of the players. Maybe they got able to check our messages here, and they can send us a report. But we got some action right now. We got some action here and there. We're just waiting for the final exam, for the Peerless Final Exams. When is the Peerless Final Exam? Let me check real quick here. I think it's about an hour. In about an hour, 18 minutes, we're gonna have that final exam for the Peerless Scholar. So we're gonna do it on live stream today. And expected some fighting here. Hey, bye, how are you? Really enjoying the KvK between Bunny and Chunin? Yeah, really? It's a I would say one of the crazy KvKs. That is why we see a lot of the content creator live streaming it. Like I was enjoying watching some of the content creator yesterday because there were too many people streaming yesterday, and I was like, ah man, if I'm streaming yesterday, I'll probably got like 1 viewer, which is myself. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth fighting for the same KvK here. So now today when I wake up, I'm like, okay, let live streaming. I haven't done live streaming for some time, so let's do live streaming for the final exam at the same time. Go here and see some fighting. You know, we got some action here. Exit corner. Look like TRO is trying to make something happen here, and MTC1 is trying to defend here. A lot of open field fighting. A lot of fighting here. Both of these kingdom, right? Like 254, it's a big kingdom, right? And it's a big commitment to commit to this fight here, right? Like you know what you have to going against, right? Like put yourself into their kingdom position, right? When you're putting in a position where you see your kingdom power, even though your kingdom is like a big Imperium kingdom, but you are putting in position where you have to fight other Imperium kingdom plus other 3 kingdom. Like what would you think? Like what's the mentality? What going through your mind if you are one of the player in 254? Like what do you think? Like do you feel like, oh my god, this is a hopeless KvK, and you're like, oh, maybe I don't want to fight anymore, it's kind of like pointless? Or you be like, hey, let's go and give it a shot, maybe we can try something, right? Maybe we can make something happen. So like a lot of time it has to do with like the player mentality there. Some players, they like a tough fight battle. They like when they put into like a tough position, they gotta try and they gotta fight. But at the same time, a lot of time people just like let's give it a shot, and if things doesn't turn out very well, we gotta pull back. So depend on the kingdom, depend on the player. Sometimes we gotta see a big crazy fight like what happened in 1401. Or sometimes we just see people just simply just call it the day. Like they go call quit early once they start seeing their kingdom flag burning and not many people going there to defense. That is when, like the moment you see your kingdom like flags burning a lot and not much defense going on. Here we see a swarm here on Zenobia with rally. Let's see if they can take it down. So here is one of the typical situation, right, where I say that we need the big player had to swarm, but can the rally with the swarm can take down Zenobia here, right? Zenobia seem to do a very good job in terms of garrisoning here, putting a kingdom in very good position when they had to hold on their territory. But this is not something I recommend, right? Swarming till you die is not something I recommend, right? It's better for you to go back, refresh your marches, and ready to swarm again, right? Swarming until you die and rally until you die is definitely a very bad choice there. It's all about like that long terms. It's KvK, right? You never know what the enemy kingdom gonna do. Like I would never let my marches swarm till my marches die, because that is, especially against Zenobia. Sometimes you cannot really tell like how full the flag is. If your marches go to red and then the flag is full, you know that you gotta get wrecked, and that is something you don't want to do. So you gotta wait for the right moment. You gotta swim at the right time, and you gotta sometimes okay, it's not gonna work all the time, right? Sometimes you gotta know, okay, this not gonna work, so you gotta pull back. Let's try again. Sometimes you just can't just like let it going, and it's not gonna work there. Let's see if I can get a report from this guy here. Can you share the report? The Archivary. So yeah, like don't get me wrong, right? I know Zenobia is very strong, right? A lot of people are telling me that Zenobia is very strong, and it's expected, right? But sometimes in KvK, right, especially when you defend, when you're trying to rally a flag, like for example this one right here, right? It's have freaking 10 city, right? 10 cities so close to the flag here. So you gotta expect that, okay, this freaking flag is gonna be pretty much full all the time, right? That is your expectation. You gotta get your expectation right. Like when you rally a flag like this one right here, and then you see like 5 or 6 of their players online, you know that it's gonna be full for at least like 5 to 10 minutes. So you gotta make sure that if I'm launching a rally against a flag like this one right here, I'm gonna make sure that, okay, the rally has to go for at least 10 minutes. So I have to make sure that my reinforcement gotta be there, and I gotta make sure that my people gotta be able to reinforce my rally for at least 10 minutes there, regardless. And Gotta wait for the right moment, right? The longer the rally goes, the more of the marches they have to refresh. And when the right moment comes, that is when you gotta swarm. That is my opinions, right? That if how I going to plan to rally this flag right here. Like sometimes you gotta adjust. You gotta adjust on how you gotta rally a different flag. Like rally this one is definitely gonna be different than rally something like this one right here, right? If you go rally this one right here, there gonna be only 4 cities nearby to reinforce, right? So they're gonna have a less reinforcement on the flag there. So you gotta take less time for you to take down the flag right there. So that is something you need to keep in mind when it comes to rally structure. You gotta set yourself up for like a good rally there. But that was a good attempt. That was a good attempt for 64, right? Let's see if they gonna try again here to burn down on this flag here. Here we got another swarming here. Crazy, oh my god. So here we got another swarm. Is it like a swarm on the flag? Or is there a rally as well? We got a Ramsey and the Butcher rally here, plus swarming. So let's see if this got work here. So this flag is different, right? So this flag is very, very far away from all the city. So it's gonna take a lot of time for this city come down here to reinforce this flag right here, right? Like it takes like 2, 3, at least like 10 to 20 seconds for the further city to come to this flag here. So like if you can putting a very, very good like pressure on this flag, a very, very high chance you're gonna burn it down. So like rallying this flag is definitely different with rallying this flag here. You probably gonna need like half of the reinforcement from rallying this flag out here than like this flag inside many city right here. So let's see here. Let's see if JST can manage to burn down this Zenobia here. We got another Zenobia defending here. Crazy swarming here plus rally. We got some people here pulling back here. Like good job here, but they should have pulled back a little bit earlier. Look like someone is like single-hand feeding the flag right here, right? Some guy is single-hand feeding the flag right here. So definitely not like the best choice to like swarming until you die. So this guy definitely good job there. Good job on calling Poet out here. Pulling back, refresh again, right? It's a long KvK, right? And if you're going to swarm the flag, it means that hey, you got swarm more. So make sure that you be able to save. You gotta be able to save your troops there. So they almost able to swarm down the flag right there, right? You can see that the flag they went down to almost like 20% there, I can say, but then you see more and more reinforcement coming back, Canes, which is make it the flag fall again, and that is when okay, it's not gonna work again, right? Then again, as I mentioned before, right? Not all the time it's gonna be successful, but sometimes like the big player, you gotta swap, right? Otherwise, like a 1v1 situation like it, when you have a people keep constantly feeding it. It's gonna take you like a day if you don't have people swarming it down. It's gonna take you forever to just burn it, and your KvK gonna drag on and on and on. Especially when you have that like number advantages, right? When you have so much player on the field right now, when you putting back the enemy, right? Sometimes you gotta be like, okay, like, we gotta take it down, right? The faster we burn it, the better. Like we cannot let them like getting back online. So like one thing right now is that it's definitely, I would say definitely 254 downtime right now. And like JST 365, right? You gotta take advantages of this moment right here, right? You gotta force burning some of the flag right here. Even if that means some of the player had to sacrifice right here, right? This guy should definitely pull back right now. But here, look at it, right? Like the swarm, the more people swarming it down, like the higher chance you got to be able to take it down faster here. And let's see here. Let's see if they can swarm it down here. We're seeing more people coming down to reinforce it flag here. Crazy commitment here from some of the player from JST. Crazy Korean player here. Are you still in 1636? Nope, I am in 1860 right now. My main account. I migrated out after the KvK Season 3. But definitely like a very big losses there from swarming, right? Like I can tell, right? I can tell from the big losses here from the big player. But look at it, right? Because of the swarm right there, they are able to put a lot of pressure on this flag right here, and it is about to go down, right? That's exactly what I'm talking about, right? The big player, right? You need the big player to commit you need a big player to sacrifice, right? You cannot let this guy keep defending this flag right there, right? When it's about to burn, right? The faster you burn it, the higher chance you gonna be able to zero some of the city here, right? And when it comes to KvK, it's all about that mentality, right? When your kingdom can manage to zero a couple city from the enemy, you gotta hit on their kingdom like player mentality, and they will most likely going to be like, oh my god, give up, right? It's all about that mentality when it comes to KvK. Like some people, when they see their kingdom player get zero, they get pissed off, they find more. But some player, when they see many of their kingdom player get zero, they lost it, right? They feel like the desperation, like the helpless when you see your kingdom member getting zero and you couldn't do anything. So here another example right here, right? They're putting a lot of pressure on this flag right here, and the Zenobia, like not enough people reinforcing this one right here, and now they have an easy time. They have easy time burning this flag here as well. So right, so sometimes, right? Sometimes you just need some big commitment from some of the player. So like very good job there from 365, right? Like some big sacrifice there from some big player swarming down that flag there. Very good job on them. Especially when you have this, like when you have this many player on the open field, right? You're putting a lot of pressure on them, right? You cannot let the other kingdom keep holding on to their flag there, right? You gotta burn it. You gotta burn it fast. You gotta try to gain as much territory as you can on their downtime, right? And when the uptime again, that is when you forcing them to rally your structure instead. And now you gotta take some losses here, but like when 254 getting back on and they want to gain back some territory, that is when they had to rally back your structure. So that is when you're getting back on some that a good trade-off there. But now when it's downtime right now for 254, it's the best time for you to try to burn them off. Especially this one is a very critical, I would say pretty critical position. No, actually it is not. But if they can manage to burn some of the flag here, they might be able to zero some city. So like being able to zero some city early on is very, I would say critical. Like sometimes you have to hit on the other kingdom player mentality there. Just go start zeroing. Like once your kingdom players start seeing so many of your city like getting zero, they gotta get scared. They got scared and they gotta pull back. So that is something here. So very good job here from 365. A lot of good effort there. Like I'm seeing a lot of firing from 365. Like I'm not super impressed with like 173 performance, to be honest. Like I saw them did some work yesterday. Like yesterday, like when the KvK opened, right? This fort was being built. I mean, like they got here and they didn't putting a lot of effort into it. I can tell. Oh man, this kingdom is not. It's not super crazy when it comes to firing. I can tell already. Okay, we got like here now it's just mostly like JST coalition versus TR coalition right now. It's like everywhere on the map. It's just JST and 254. And look like a lot of flag are being burned here, man. Like 254 losing up on territory here. So yesterday they was getting back some territory. But today they are losing some here. So let's see here. We got some TR player here. No rally on Z flag here. MTC1 is here. Let's check on the other area here. So this one is going down. Hopefully for 365 here. How about thing down here? Do we see a TRO player? Oh, look like they're able to destroy some of the flag here from 64 NH. This one is not working. We got a rally going here. A rally going to this flag. Oh, this one is burning. This one is burning here. So at 173, like 173 is, I'm not super impressed with their performance. I would say they definitely getting carry. They definitely getting carry in this KvK, in my opinion. Yeah. Let's go back to this area here to see if to see if TR 254 is gonna try to defend Z flag again here. A lot of 64 player here as well. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Hey, from 365. Hey, welcome to the live stream. You guys doing very good job, Kevin. You guys doing an amazing job here. But at the same time, it's kind of like you guys have that advantages when it comes to like 4 kingdom versus 1 kingdoms. So, but I am still very impressed with JST. JST coalition is one of the coalitions that I am very impressed with. You guys put like I would say JST coalition putting a lot of work. Like from what I'm observing, like in my own personal observation, I would say JST coalition did a lot of work. Like I'm seeing you guys everywhere on the map, just like facing, like fighting head on against 254, which is impressive there, right? I'm very impressed with you guys' performance. So. Let me put on some music, okay, guys? So you guys don't have to hear me talk all the time. How's the background music? Is it okay or is it too loud? I hope it's not too loud for you guys. Step out there, you cannot defeat. Yeah. When it's gone too far, now it's quarantine. Yeah, I'm learning guitar, we got the time, gonna be 4 months till we gonna see the sun. So like before I used to think that so I first tried the 8, right? So there is a problem. There is the problem with the past level 6. Because like your ally is not able to help you. Interesting, right? So you could essentially have a no fighting until Kingsland, if possible. It's possible that you might not able to have any fight until Kingsland. Oh, actually until the level 6 pass open, because you need the level 6 pass open to access to the other kingdom area. So that is definitely something we need to consider when we fighting in Strive the 8. Because Kingdom 1860, we are also signing up for Strive the 8 as well. It could be my first time ever fighting in this KvK, so can't wait to see what I'm gonna do. Let's see if I can get to like 6 marches there. It's gonna be pretty much impossible for me to get to like 7 marches, but I'm gonna try to get to 6 marches there. So one thing I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to figure out the fastest way. The fastest way for like free-to-play player or low spender player to get to like 6 marches for the research, for the Heroic Anthem KvK research. So that is something that I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to see what is the best possible way for us to get to that, to unlock that 6 marches. Because I would love to fight with 6 marches. Like even though I don't have all the commanders to run 6 marches, I think I do. But like it's been boring. It's been boring fighting with 5 marches now, right? So like if you have that ability to run 6 marches, right? I would say a lot of people are gonna go for that thing first, right? What do you guys think? Like, would you guys go for that like 6 marches unlock first for the research, so that you can use multiple, like use an additional marches for fighting, or you gonna focus on some like other research, like economic research, so that you can get more crystal, do more research later on, so that you can get more like coin? One thing about the new KvK, right? You need to collect the season coins. So like being able to doing multiple research, like doesn't have to be big research, right? Multiple small research gonna get you a lot of season coins. So like if you focus on to like getting more season coins, sometimes it's not the best idea for you to like focus on unlock some of the military research early on. If you're focusing on like getting enough like season coins so that you can buy some of the series skin, you might want to focus on the economic research first. and let the fighting for the big player. You focus on getting your season coins. So like some people they might pick a different route for like researching. But I'm gonna try. Like once our KvK start, I'm gonna take a much closer look at the new Health Anthem KvK research, and I'm gonna see which is the fastest way. Which gonna be the fastest way for me to unlock my 6 marches. Keep in mind that I'm not spending anymore, right? So I haven't spent a damn for a long time. So I'm not gonna be buying anything. So I'm just gonna be getting all the crystal from whatever the game gave me. So that is what I'm gonna try. Unlock that 6 marches here. We got some fighting here from MPC1 JST. Any rallies going on here? A lot of SOIL. SOIL is not in coalition right now. What is going on over here? We got a flag being built here from MTC1. Maybe we gonna see some rally here very soon. For free to play, it's not possible to get 6 marches. We'll only get 6 at the end of KvK when all fire over. Are you for sure? I'm gonna try. Like, don't say it impossible yet. You know, like I haven't tried yet, so I need to take a closer look. I know that the crystal cost is very high. It's something that I know of. But don't say thing is impossible until you try it, right? Even for free-to-play player, right? There are different kind of free-to-play player. I think my biggest concern right now, from what people are telling me right now, is that the crystal cost is gonna be very expensive to unlock that 6 marches. And people are telling me that for free-to-play player, it is not possible for us to get enough crystal to unlock that 6 march. But maybe there is a way. Maybe there is a way for us to gain more crystal. So that is definitely something that I will have to look into. To see, right? To maximize. We'll definitely need a way to maximize on that crystal if we want to unlock our 6 marches. So one thing you need to keep in mind is that the Bastion quest gave a different amount of crystal. So that is something you need to keep in mind as well, right? The harder Bastion quest gave more crystal. So like for free-to-play player, if you have a lot of speed up, you might want to go for like a harder quest. So that is one thing you want to keep in mind. So that is one way I can think of for me to get more crystal. So that is one thing. Oh, did it like a bot rally? Oh, it's a bot rally. I thought like, who is launching a Minamoto rally on a flag? So yeah, like I think that is one thing I will be focusing on. Gotta try to see what can we do to like maximize on that crystal, because crystal is gonna be the big thing. I think speed up, I have enough speed up to speed up some of the building. So like maybe one thing we need to do is to upgrading the first building. So we got that 1.5 million crystal early on, right? So we'll see. Like I need to get into that KvK. We got another rally here, boys. We got another rally here. Wow, man, look at the field present. This is what I'm talking about, right? To take down Zenobia, you need to have that, like, look at this overwhelming field present right here. Let's see if this Zenobia can hold on here. Yes, in KvK I only spend $5 on the KvK bundle for free to play their active player. It's impossible. For the 5, you can unlock 6 marches. What happens if you get disconnected from Ark of Osiris? You can rejoin. Yes, if you go back in time. If you go back within, I think, 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes of disconnection, if you go back, or like if before any backup join in, you can definitely get back into the game. Free to play, I'm not saying that it is only pay to win players who say free to play can get 6 marks. I don't know. Like I want to give it a try. 507926 rally. Oh yeah. Okay, I am here. So yeah, like I don't wanna say anything impossible yet until I try it, because I think there might be a way, because like if us free-to-play players cannot even get to like 6 marches, so like it's gonna be, I would say I know it is impossible to get to 7 marches already, right? Like, I know get to 7 marches is impossible, but I think it might be possible for 6 marches. I think that is what I want to try. Like one thing I know for sure is that I'm not gonna try to get to that 7 marches. It's impossible for me. I know it is impossible. But I think 6 it might be possible. Maybe not for the first 5. Maybe not for the first 5. The first 5 is gonna be very tough. It's gonna be tight. Not gonna be in the first zone. Maybe in a decent zone. Maybe you gonna have a better chance in later on. Let's see here. Rally and swarming here, right? A lot of, okay, so this is one thing I don't like, right? Swarming with like until you die. Maybe is it like a big player here, but that is a very good combo right there. If you just see Ramsey and Elsit is a very good debuffer. Ramsey, Elsit disable for 1 second. Ramsey with like defense debuff, right? I want to see people bring the right commander for swarming, right? I wouldn't swarming with Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan and Berber is a waste of, is like a waste of spot right there for swarming. You need commanders that can provide debuff. Ramsey, Tomris, like I want to see a Tomris, right? I don't see a lot of people bringing Tomris to swarm down Zenobia. You gotta bring those debuff commander. You gotta bring those single debuff commander, especially when you are running Ramsey and Nabucha very high skill damage. You want to bring that Ramsey to put that like poison debuff on this flag right here. Like if you can manage to put on that poison debuff, this flag will go down very fast in my opinion. That is one thing I don't see a lot of people doing. Like I will mention in one of my videos on how to defeat Zenobia, right? You gotta bring like, I would say Tomris is a must if you want to do a effective swarming. If you can manage to bring Tomris for swarming and you have a very high rally, skill rally, like Nabucha, YSG, Ramsey, Nabucha, some of those very high skill damage commander. If you can manage to bring Tomris and putting on that constant poison debuff, I think Zenobia has no chance. Like I just do not see a Tomris debuff here. That is the problem. Like I think like some of these players, they have a Tomris. Like they can bring Tomris here to debuff this flag. That is one thing I want to see. Bread for twist striking. Bread for twist stinky day. Is it new KvK? The new bundle will pop up even if you. What are you talking about? Eating mango? I don't know. I don't pay a lot of attention to the bundle, so I'm not the best person to asking for the bundle. Usually I don't pay attention to this one here. Like I haven't paid attention to any of the bundle for the past year, so I am the wrong person. I am definitely the wrong person for you to ask for the bundle because I never pay attention to it. But you can ask other content creator or maybe some other player on the chat can answer you. But I don't know. I don't have the answer for that one. My alliance schedule doing final exam. Well, too bad. You gotta tell your alliance next time that don't scare your Ark of Osiris doing the final exam. You just have to tell the alliance leader a little bit. Sometimes people don't pay attention to it, especially someone who never doing the final exam. They just don't care enough. So just tell them not to scare your Ark on Saturday. Just do it on Sunday or something. Free to play meaning you will not spend even $5 on crystal. Okay guys, right? Like $5 or $10 make no difference between free to play or like 100% free to play, right? Like why do you think a $5 bundle is gonna make a big difference between like a free to play player and okay, like usually I just combine all of the like player who's like barely spending any money. To be honest, Like, why is it like the people who never spend money? What is that mentality that if someone who gonna spend $5 in the game, they gonna have that huge advantages over you, right? Like, I wouldn't separate those players out, right? We should grouping all together, because that $5 or $10 every month, it make no difference. Like, the only time it make a big difference is when a player spending like $100 every month, or even like thousands of dollars every month. That is when it make a big difference. Like, what a fucking $5 a month gonna change anything? Like, some free-to-play player just like I just don't get what going through their mind. I just don't get it, right? Like, what in the first $5 is gonna make a difference? Like, $5 doesn't make a freaking difference in this game. It's gave you absolutely nothing, right? Like, some people just have to get off that mentality, that mindset that if some people spending like a $5 or $10 in the game, they are not free to play anymore, right? Sometimes $5 is just a cup of coffee. It's nothing. But like, when you spending $1,000 every month, that is when you consider a pay to win. That is when you pay to actually getting that huge advantages over other player. Like, people spending $5, $10 for me, it doesn't gain anything, to be honest. I'll kick their ass any days, right? Any players who like a low spender, right? I can beat them up. But like, those pay to win player, like those player who spend like thousands of dollars every day, those player who spend like money to buy resources from third party, those are the players that we had to fight against, right? I cannot fight against those players. Like, those players, they have unlimited resources, unlimited speed up. Those are pay to win player in my definition. Like, the player who spend freaking even $100 a month is, I wouldn't consider them pay to win. Like, I'll kick their ass any day. But like, I just cannot fight against some of the big players who spend like hundred thousands of dollars in the game. It's just impossible, right? When you have to go against those players, it's just impossible to fight against them. Like, they got resources coming to them from other means. Like, I myself had to gather resources using multiple farm accounts to gather resources. Like, those players, they just buy resources. They use the money to buy resources, use the money to get most like unlimited amount of speed up. Like, I cannot fight one-on-one with those players. And I have to use my alliance, my kingdom pay-to-win players to fight against those players. Those player is not someone that I can fight against. Right? I am going after the other free-to-play or low-spender players. That is what I'm here for. Maybe sometime I can fight against the big spender, but like in a long run, let's say like one of the big player in 254, right, is Bunny, right? So let's go and take a look at that guy. This is not mean to like trash talking or anything, alright guys? Just wanna show you guys what I mean, right? This guy right here, right? Imagine for you to get this many kills, the amount of resource you need to gather, right? This guy gathered what, freaking 7 billion resources, right? Where did he get all the resources, right? He must get from like the other mean. He gotta buy the resources. For me, like, I gathered 26 billion resources. Like, my farmer cow gathered even more. Like, I've gathered like 100 billion of resources, and I can't even have enough resources to get to that amount of kill. Like, for you to think that to get that amount of kills, you need to have resources, right? It's all about pay, right? So pay to win players. It's pretty much money for them, right? They use their money to gain the big stats, right? Without the resource and speed up, they cannot get to that. Like, and I cannot fight against that guy one-on-one. Maybe in some situation, like I can fight against him for like a short amount of time, but like for me to go against him like for an entire day, like back to back, like I cannot go against that guy, right? Those kind of players, they have an unlimited amount of resource and speed up. It's just impossible, right? Before, I used to think that like, okay, I'm a free-to-play, low-spender player. If I work hard, if I keep like farming, I'm gonna be able to outperform the big spender and the pay-to-win player. But like, as the game like going on and on, you know, and I realized, oh okay, like how comes the big players, they never gather resources. I never seen them gather any resources. Where did they get all the resources for fine? And that is when I realized, okay, oh shit, This is how pay to win player beat free to play player. Like even if you putting a lot, even if you putting in a lot of effort, a lot of work, like the pay to win player just gotta like screw you over, right? They can't just get anything. They can just buy anything, pretty much. That is pretty much the definition of pay to win. You buy anything. You buy everything. You buy resources. You buy speed up. That is what it is, and that is something you had to live with. Like you had to accept. But that is something that I accept to live with. I'm like, okay, there is no way for me to compete against those guys, right? Like I used to be like, okay, I'm gonna try to be one of the top kill players in Rise of Kingdom. I'm gonna work hard, I'm gonna farm, and I'm gonna keep fighting. Like I'm very active in fighting. That is why I farm a lot. But like when you realize that some of the big players here, they can just buy their way in for anything. That is when I like, okay, look like I'm not gonna be one of the top players in Rise of Kingdom anymore because I just cannot buy. I just cannot buy those stats, right? I can just have a billion and billion of resources to get sending to my city, and I can keep on fighting like that. So I am settled to be just like a normal Rise of Kingdom player now. But like a years ago or 2 years ago, like my goal was to be like one of the top players in Rise of Kingdom for kills. But now I kind of like gave up now. I'm just gonna be happy with whatever stats I have. No point of trying to pushing for that like billion and billion of kills anymore. It's just impossible for a free to play player just to compete to some of the big player here. So that is my own personal experience, what I've learned so far in Rise of Kingdom, and I am sharing it with you guys, right? But like in any game I ever play. I always want to be one of the top players. Like I always try hard. But sometimes just trying hard is not good enough. You need to have money, unfortunately, in life. To say free to play and low spender is the same thing that not even logical. Like a $5 or $10 is small money, but it does give me a lot. Like $10 monthly bundle give 22k gems, whereas do you think free to play player will get 22k gems from Magic? Listen, if you are like a free to play player, I am assuming that you have a no job, you do nothing, right? Even for like a normal player, a normal person who work, you should be able to spend like a $5 here and there, right? If you work and you make money, right? For someone who free to play, you are either a student or someone who have a no job, right? If you don't spend money in the game, and if you want to be good, then you have to put in the work. You gotta farm gems. You gotta have farm account, right? For example, if you look at myself, right? I don't pay in this game. That is where I have a multiple account, right? I have my account here farming resources, one account farming resources here, three account farming resources for myself. I have another separate account with 2 other farm account farming resources as well. Like if I'm a free to play player, my main account has to farm gems. If I want to be good, right? Nothing come easy, right? Nothing gonna be given to you, right? If you're not willing to spend money into the game, you gotta put in more effort, right? $5 or $10, you can make up for it, right? That is something can easily, right? I've seen a lot of free to play players, they can farm gems every day, right? Like I'm not farming gem on my main account anymore because I don't need much anything from the game anymore, right? I am at the state that I am pretty happy with my account. Like I'm happy with my commanders. I am pretty happy with my equipment. Like I'm not trying hard for anything anymore, right? But like if you just starting out the game, and you're like 100% free to play player, and you want to be able to compete to other like low spender, then you gotta put in the work, the time. You gotta make up for the lack of money by putting more time into the game. Like you can just putting in the same 2 hours into the game, and you want to be compete with some other low spender player. That is not how life works, right? You have to putting in the time and effort to make up for your lack of spending. That is what it is. And if you cannot live with it, then I don't know, right? Life is unfair. Then you gotta accept it. For me, like I will play a lot of games where I am like either low spender or free to play, and doesn't matter whatever game I play. I always putting in a lot of efforts, and I don't run around and crying against like some other pay to win players. I mean, like, if you lose against them, you lose against them, right? It's life. Life is unfair. Like, nothing is fair in life. So, like, but like for a free-to-play player, just keep going around and just like complaining about some other players, not a free-to-play player. It's just kind of annoying me, right? I am also like a free-to-play player for a long time, right? I play a lot of MMO, right? I would never running around complaining about other players spending money. I just don't get it. Where is it thing going on, right? Like, people complain a lot. Like, people complain a lot. Like, people complaining, oh, you're not free to play player, you unlock your Minamoto, you spend $5 in the game, you're not free to play anymore. I mean, like, okay, we're not 100% free to play, but like, what advantages do we get from that $5 spending? Huh? What do you think? Like, do you think we can just like magically get like a legendary commander maxed out by spending $5 a month? Nope, it's not gonna happen. Like, sometimes people spend money into the game so that they can spend less time into the game. So it's all about like time into the game compared to the spending. And some people, they just spend so that they don't have to spend a lot of time into the game. That is different. It's different with people spending a lot of money into the game so that they can progress much faster, and they can just like get P5 after like 4 or 5 days into the game. Those are the pay-to-win players. But like, spending $5-10 into the game for me is nothing. It just makes your life easier, right? And especially, right, okay, to be honest with you guys, I have been like a free-to-play player in many games, and to be honest, to think back, I just feel like sometimes it's not really worth it for you to be 100% free-to-play player, because like sometimes just spend like a $5 or $10 a month to a game that you really enjoy. It can save you so much time. Like, it can save you so much time that you can use that time to be more productive in real life. So like, it's not a good thing to be 100% free-to-play player, right? It's coming from me, right? Someone who been like a free-to-play player in many other games. Like, for me, like after many years, think back, it's not worth it. It's better. It's better just to like spend a couple dollars here and there, right? Maybe some people, they like the idea of like achieving a lot of things from not spending anything into the game. That is a different ideology. That's a different ideal. But like, when you play into the game and you have that capability, you have that ability to spend like $5-10 a month, so that you can save like, if you spend $5 a month and you can save like 20 hours from grinding, why not? You can use that extra 20 hours to do something else in real life to make more money. And to be honest, it's not a good idea. I just, like, back in the day, like, I'm proud to be a free-to-play player, but now it's just, to think back, it's just not, to be honest, it's stupid to be a 100% free-to-play player unless you have no money. If you have no money, then it's a different story. But like, if you can manage to spend, like, sparing a $5, like a cup of coffee every month, and it can save you a lot of time, then why not? Like, the only reason I'm not buying the jump bundle anymore is just because I don't need anything. That is the reason I'm not spending. Right? I just don't need anything anymore. I'm pretty happy where I am at right now. That is what it is. I'll be right back, guys. Talking too much. My nose running. Hey, how many kills, point, and deaths should I have to join 1860 and DN1? Would like to grow my account. I am not in charge of recruitments, and we are locked down right now. You cannot migrate to 1860 anymore. That is one thing, and I am the wrong person for you to ask. You gotta ask one of the leader. I do not know. I am not in charge of recruitment for 1860. Like, if you like a small players, you can just migrate in. But as I said right now, it is under restriction right now. Nobody can migrate in 1860 anymore until we finish our KvK. You're not able to get in anymore. There's some fighting here. Man, JST just everywhere. It's definitely their uptime right now. Definitely the uptime right now for Korean players. Definitely around like what 8 p.m. right now for Korea, something like that. I don't know, but they are putting a lot of pressure right here on 254. Any rally over here? A lot of territory touching right here. Wow. We got a 254 flag burning here. MTC 1 flag burning over here. Man, 2 flag burning. 2 flag burning there. Look like there's some fighting at the fort here. What is JST trying to do? What is JST trying to do here? How come there are a lot of players there? Are they trying to ride the fort? 594, 928 rally, 3 minutes left. 594. What the heck is that? I missed. Where's the rally? 594, 928. Oh, you sent. Oh shit. Tweet to it. Jesus Christ. Is this a rally you're trying to do? Where is it on the map? Ooh. Ooh. That look like PRP is gonna be in trouble very soon. Oh boy, JST is coming up here. Flag burning, PR. Damn. Interesting. Let's stay here and see if there's another rally coming here. Bookmark that one. Just gonna flip back and forth here. What are they trying to do here? Are they trying to rally this flag? Where is Bunny? He went to sleep. Strive the 8 is much better than Hilk Item KvK. I'm glad it doesn't have a support skill. Good for players like me who don't have a heavy commander max. Okay, so like I like Strive the 8. One thing I like Strive the 8 more is there is no fox. So you don't have to fucking clear the fox. It's a pain in the ass. I do not want to clear the fox every time. So like imagine if you play Heroic Anthem KvK like 3 or 4 times. You had to clear the fox freaking 3 or 4 times over and over again. What the heck, man? Like, do you want to clear the fox again? Ask yourself, right? It's a freaking pain in the ass. It's a waste of freaking time. I don't know what's the idea. Like, what's going through the developer mind to make us clear the fox again? Like, they need to remove it from Heroic Anthem KvK. That is one thing. Like, I hate it. I played on my farmer account and I hated it. I hate wasting my time clearing it. It's a pain in the ass. And that is one thing. And support skill, right? Support skill is a very, very nice touch to the game, but at the same time, like, it requires a lot of work. Like, you gotta switch it in, switch it out. Like, every time you change the commander, oh shit, I have to switch the support skill. Every time you go out, oh shoot, I don't have the right support skill here, let's switch again. If I had the garrison, oh, I have to switch the support skill again. It's like, you giving me more work. Like, I am doing actual work here for just playing the game, for heaven's sake. Right? Can I just have a normal KvK where I just use my commander? So those are the two things I hate the most. Clearing the fox again, and just have to like constantly switching the support skill on the commander. It's just pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. So that is one thing I hate. But like some people love it because I think it have a, so like Heroic Anthem KvK, right? You got a big 5. Oh, we missed a rally here. A double rally and swarm here. We missed it, guys. But Heroic Anthem KvK, you got a big fire early on, right? Because they only 4 camp. So like you gotta have a big fight. You gotta have that big fight very early on. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be one camp versus another here. In Strive the 8, there is a possibility that the other kingdom don't wanna fight you. That is what happened to 254, right? So 254 was at the corner, so they didn't have to fight in Havana, and they didn't have to fight in Girate here, but they have a big fight here. So that is one thing. So that is one downside. That is, I think, the only downside for Strive the 8 is that you might not able to fight if you one of the strong kingdom. People might avoid you in the first zone, but you gonna have to fight them in the second zone regardless. So that is one thing. But we missed the rally, boys. We missed it. Oh boy, too much talking. I talk too much. Strive had too much fighting. Resource cost is too much still. What? People were saying Strive the 8 is lesser in terms of resources. I don't know. To be honest, it's all to come down to like how much fighting each kingdom into the KvK want to do, right? You can't really tell that like one KvK mode have a lesser resources compared to other. At the end of the day, it's all come down to like who into that kingdom. I mean, who in that KvK. And how much fighting the kingdom wanna do, right? How much resource burning is all come down to how much fighting you gotta do, right? Like why do you think Heroic Anthem KvK burn less resources? Like when people are telling me like it doesn't make sense. It makes absolutely no sense for you to say that one KvK burn less resources than the other. It's if the kingdom into that KvK doesn't fight, then you burn 0 resources there. If everybody want to be friends and be like, hey, let's share the reward here, let hold hands and let make peace and no fighting, you burn 0 resources regardless of which KvK you play, regardless of Hero Anthem KvK or Strive the 8. If you have those kind of kingdom into your KvK, you have 0 fighting, you burn no resources. But if you into a KvK where nobody wanna give up, everybody wanna win, every kingdom wanna try hard to win, then that is a KvK you gonna burn a lot of resources because everybody gotta keep fighting. Like the longer you fight, the more resources you gonna burn. That is what it is, right? It doesn't matter to be honest for me, and it also comes down to your allies and your enemy as well. Like sometimes your allies can help you fight, and sometimes your allies don't help you fight, and then you have to carry their death weight. Like when you have to carry another kingdom death weight, that is when you have to spend that actual resources. So it's difficult to say which KvK costs more resources there. I don't know. It's my opinion. It's my opinion. But that's the thing. If you spend $5, you earn free to play. So yes and no, right? Yes and no, because like free to play is just like, to be honest, some people say things that like free to play means that you have to spend absolutely $0. Like so, like tell me, right? If I am one person spending $5 my entire life playing the game for 5 years, are you gonna tell me I'm not free to play just because I spent $5 for the past 5 years? It just doesn't make sense. Like doesn't even make sense for you guys, right? So there like a very thin border there. Is there like a very tiny thin border there between like a very low spender and free to play player? That is often I just combine them all together, like, because it makes no difference, right? Like it just doesn't make sense for me or for anybody to call someone not a free to play player just because he just spent like a $2 $3 back in like a couple years ago just to try to unlock Minamoto. It just makes no sense. Like it doesn't even make sense for you to separate them out, to put them into a separate group because they spend $2-3. It makes no sense for someone like, for a logical person like myself. It just doesn't make sense. That is what I'm trying to say. I like fighting and I like Strive and KvK 2 and 1. Yeah, I think Strive the 8 it have that it brings back that KvK Season 1 and Season 2 map, right? Because it's have an 8 camp very similar to like 8 kingdom. So it can come down to a very different kind of like diplomacy as well. Sometimes if you don't make good diplomacy, you gonna end up into situation like 254 right now, doing a 3v5. I think it's more fun and it's more, I would say it's more kind of like unpredictable, right? It's more unpredictable in Straps 8. You might have like a 4v4 or you might have a 3v5 or you might have a 2v6, depend on your kingdom. It added more of that like different varieties there. For Heroic Anthem KvK, it will, I would say 99% of the time it's gonna be a 2v2. Except for that 1401 Heroic Anthem KvK, it's a 1v3, 1 camp versus 3 camp, yeah? So that different. Oh my god, look at this crazy, look at this crazy amount of fuel president swarming. Can Zenobia defending against this swarm here. Like, okay, once you have that field present, even Bunny, the king is here. Like, even him cannot feed the flag fast enough to defend it. Like, look at this. Can Bunny defend it here? There's no way. No way this guy can keep feeding the flag fast enough here. It's gonna go down. You wanna bet? You wanna bet if Bunny can defend this one here, even if he like solo like feeding it? You don't have the player. You need to have enough players to reinforce that flag fast enough. And when you have this many players swarming it down, with it really a crazy field present here. Okay, if JST doesn't burn this flag, I'm gonna quit the game. I'm gonna quit the game if they cannot burn this flag here. Let's see. Let's see if Bunny can feed the flag fast enough. Come on. Come on, JST, don't let me down. Throw me down. I see Tomris. I see Tomris debuff somewhere. I just saw a Tomris debuff there. Let's see. Let's go. Bunny is refreshing. Bunny is refreshing his marches here. Can he keep feeding it here? Like, he's gonna keep feeding it. This guy is crazy right here. This guy is crazy, but like, he's alone cannot defend this flag here. He's alone cannot defend this flag here. We got more people swarming it down. Okay, more people reinforcing it here. Let's see. Let's see TST. TST versus 254 here. We got a counter rally is coming. Counter rally is coming here. This is crazy. Fuck. I should have recorded it. I should have recording this one right here. This is crazy. This is a crazy field presence swarming and rally here. That counter rally Attribution is going down. Oh my god. That bit is coming out from a 254 here. How long does the Zenobia can hold? How long Zenobia can hold here? Holy cow. I see Tomris swarming. I'm happy. Like, if I can see Tomris swarming, it's going down. It's fun. I do not have to quit the game. I do not have to quit the game there. I tell you. Like, with a proper swarming, with a good commander debuff, you can take down any flag. Like, school Zenobia, right? When you have that field present, no Zenobia can defend it, right? Even with the big guy right here. Even with the big guy like feeding it, right? Even if he's sending like 5 of his T5 marches inside, he cannot defend it. Impossible. Like, one thing he need is to clear the field, but he cannot clear the field here. Like, he's alone. Like, if he send his 5 marches out here into this murder board, he's gonna be instant kill. Is what I call instant kill. So Bunny is in trouble here. Bunny is definitely in trouble here. Alright, I want to show you the report. Show me? Send me. Were you in the rally? Let me see it. Where is your court? Tell me. Okay. I talked too much. I didn't check the report. We're gonna look at some of the report here. Tell me your core here. I'll go for you. I'll look for you. Kevin, send me your core in the live chat. But that is crazy, right? People saying Zenobia is strong. Yes, Zenobia is strong, but he is not as strong as your kingdom when you work together. when you fight together, when you swarm her down, there is no way she can defend there. Like even with one of the biggest fighter in Rise of Kingdom here, he's alone cannot defend a single flag right there. So that is to keep in mind. But like when you like sending in like a single rally against Zenobia, you are obviously you gotta be at a disadvantage and you gotta lose. So I think 254 choose to do a 3v5. It isn't that their diplomacy fell. Yes, like okay. Choosing to do a 3v5 is also a diplomacy, right? It is a part of diplomacy. They chose to do it. That is something that they want to do, right? That is what I'm talking about, right? It's not okay. Sometimes it's not your choice to be doing a 3v5, but sometimes it's also your choice to do a 3v5, and it's also part of diplomacy. You gotta convince the other camps that hey, let's do a 3v5, and if they have to agree to it or not, right? It's all about diplomacy. To think about it, right? To say it is not diplomacy is incorrect right there. Everything when it comes to like 8 kingdom map, 8 camp maps, it had to do with diplomacy. When it comes to rally, allies or everything, doesn't matter. But in Stripes 8, right? Diplomacy have a more impact when it comes to, because you can do a lot of things. 4v4, 3v5, possibly 2v6 as well, if possible. But in Heroic Anthem KvK, it's most likely gonna be a 2v2. It's very difficult to do a 1v3. It's gonna be impossible. That is asking to get killed, right? But Stripes 8 is more flexible there. It's possible to do a 3v5. Many kingdoms did it before. So let's see if 254 can manage to do a 3v5 here. Send me your core. Send me your core, and I'll message you. In the meantime, let's look at some of the other report here. We got a report earlier today. We got Nabucha here. Nabucha and what? Nabucha and YSG against Zenobia. Here, look at it, pretty even. Right? When you have that field present, when you have that field support, hey, look at it right here, right? Nabucha and YSG doing pretty well against Zenobia and Tidor. Good reinforcement, good reinforcement. Oh shit, I crashed. Good reinforcement, good field control there. Like you do well, right? Zenobia, I think like when your kingdom don't launch a proper rally and then you keep losing, that is when you keep saying she is OP or that kind of thing. But she's okay. She's alright. Oh, 5916. Okay, I'll message you. Give me 1 second, yeah. Let me check on final exam in 15 minutes. Okay. The final exam is in 15 minutes. Okay, let me see. I'll message you. 1 second. 595. 916. Is it you, MK? Let's look here. Let's see what Bunny is gonna do. Is Bunny gonna come out and fire off these players here? Let's check some of the report here. Oh, here's one of the report here. We got Ramsey. Ramsey's and what? Ramsey and Nabucha here. Wow! Look at this. Who said that Ramsey gonna have a bad trade-off against Zenobia and YSS? Huh? It's all come down to the swarm, right? The swarming putting in a very good work there, right? One thing I saw was that Tom Risk. I saw the Tom Risk debuff. I saw one player using Tom Risk there, which is a very good, like very critical commander choice when it comes to like bring the right commander for swarming. That Tomris debuff probably put a lot of damage on this flag right here. We're seeing a 9.8 million flag right here for 19 millions, right? Is it like the worst? Is it like the worst ever report you see from Zenobia and YSS, right? A lot of people saying Zenobia and YSS is OP. But if you bring the right commander for swarming, this is the trade-off you gotta get right here, right? 10 million for 20 million right here. So very impressive. Very impressive from JST, right? I am super impressed here. Obviously that Zenobia and YSF, they got the good trade-off from my swarming, right? They're able to deal AoE skill damage to the other markets there. But I'm just telling you that this is a big difference. It's a big difference when you bring the right commander, when you have that skill control, right? When you have so many markets here swarming, right? That is what happened, right? Amazing report there from JST. Crazy report. And we look at this one right here. We got another Ramsey and Nabucha against Zenobia. Wow! Look at this, another positive report against Zenobia. Where do I see all the negative report, right? When you have that momentum, the field control, no Zenobia can defend. There is absolutely no Zenobia can defend against the enemy. You need to have that momentum, that feel, right? I haven't seen a lot of KvK where like people sending in like a rally with like 4 or 5 markets following the rally, and maybe 1 or 2 markets reinforcing it. I mean, like, how is it rallies gonna work when there are so many C on the side defending it? I mean, like, you need to do what JST doing right here. You need to control the field, make the big ass murder ball right here. And if they try to get a lit flag right here, launching a rally and swarm it down. Crazy is there from JST. Nice background music. Hey, thank you. Well, we are doing 1 vs 3 in Heroic Anthem C1109. Wow, really? How are you guys doing though, AMX? Are you guys winning? Like 1 vs 3 is a big boy move, right? Like, do you guys have the power? Do you guys have the power to do 1v3? To even have a chance, right? For fun? But like, do you think you have at least a 10% chance of winning? Right? When you're doing a 1v3, like, when you're doing a 1v3 in Heroic Anthem KvK, it's like, you have a what? 1% chance. Like a 1% chance of winning. But like, if you want to do like a little tougher fight in Stripes 8, you can do like a 3v5. A 3v5, you still have, I would say you still have like a 30% chance of winning, right? Comparing to like a 1v3. 1v3 in Heroic Anthem KvK, it's pretty much like a 1% chance of winning right there, or even lower. If you ask my honest opinion, it's a very low possibility of you doing anything there. If you ask me, like a 3v5, you have a high chance, right? If you're in like a big fighting kingdoms, you have a very good chance of winning. It's very much possible. It's a different story, and you can still enjoy the fight. You still have fun, and you can still have a chance of winning. Like, people still love to win, right? People more motivated to fight when you see that, hey, we have a chance of winning. They are more likely to fight more. Right, when you into a KvK, when you do like a 1v3, like in Heroic Anthem KvK, 1 cam versus 3 cam, it's pretty much impossible to be honest. It's gonna be very difficult to fight. Who defending here? We got a brand new rally against Zenobia here. Here, look at this rally here, right? Like, this is the rally that I'm talking about. Like, you got a single rallying on a structure here, where the enemy is ready to reinforce, and you have a 0 player here. You got a 0 player here ready to reinforce this brand new rally, and you letting the brand new rally dying. This is where you get the bad trade-off here. This is something you don't want to do, right? And this guy not even cancel the rally. Let the rally down to 20%. You are just wasting your kingdom resources here, right? One of the things that like I hate, like sometimes like join some of the people rally, like pissing me off. Like, they just don't care. They just don't know how to launch a rally properly. That is another thing I hate for like joining other people rally. Like if you're launching a rally, you gotta pay attention to it, right? You know, like other people putting their faith into your capability of leading the rally, right? You gotta do it properly. Let's go back here again. Oh, the final exam is here. Yes. We have a 7 minutes. 7-minute chilling here. 7 minutes before the final exam, boys. Bunny 100 million power guns. Well, he's at 282 millions. He lost 100 million power already. As I said before, right? Like he's a big player. Like Bunny is a big player. He can afford to lose 100 million powers. But like, you can say the same for some other player, right? Like you can help your kingdom so much, right? But like one player alone is not gonna make a big difference in KvK. Just like Barber, right? A billion power players. Like one player is not enough for KvK. Yes, like one player can make a big impact, but like not enough to win KvK. You need the entire kingdom. The entire kingdom has to be with you to fight. But he is a big player. Like he can afford to lose. So, like I can tell that he was feeding this flag here, right? Very good job for him. But like he's alone, one player alone. Like even if you like single-handed feeding a flag with that many swarm, you just cannot feed the flag fast enough. So it's definitely looking not very good right now for 254. It's all I can tell you. Any more rally anywhere? We are attempting a 3 vs 5 in strife, and there are 2 Imperium on the 5 side. But both of our allies gave up already, so we are screwed. 3v5? So like you're 1 Imperium? Like 1 Imperium versus 2 Imperium in a 3v5? That is pretty tough. Like especially your allies. That's the thing, right? As I mentioned before, it's had to do a lot of mentality, right? A lot of KvK, like the people going into the KvK, and they have that mentality that, oh, we gotta lose it KvK. That is a very bad mentality right there. Like when you go into a KvK and then you already have the mindset that you gotta lose it KvK. That is when you don't want to fight. Like it happened a lot. And it's normal. It's normal for people to think it's that way, right? Like people, they can make their own. They have their own opinion. They can make their own judgment as well. And when it comes to KvK, right? They gotta look at the other kingdoms. They gotta look at their power. And when they see like a big difference in terms of power, that is when they often just say, oh, zero chance of winning. And that is when they just like, okay, we don't want to fight anymore. I want to save my resources for other events. And that's what happened, right? Not just 1 or 2 players. I would say that happened to like at least like 90%. I would say 90% of the Rise of Kingdom population has that mentality. Like every time the people go into a KvK, they gotta look, right? Us as the normal human being, like we can look at the map, we can look at the enemy, we can tell, right? We can look at the power ranking and be like, oh, like we are going against like what, like 10 other 10 billion alliance. What are our chance of winning, right? We make that own judgment call right there. And sometimes people be like, okay, the fighters are gonna be like, okay, let's go for it, let's fight. But like most of the other people, right? They're like, I don't want to sacrifice for no reason. So I'm not gonna sit back. I'm just gonna pretend to be online. I'm just gonna pretend to reinforce the structure for a little bit here. And when the flags start burning, is that when I'm gonna pulling out. So that is happened. That happened to a lot of players. So we'll see here. We'll see what 254 gonna do here, right? They are in a very bad situation right now. Can they make a comeback here? Is a big question for us. 3 minutes for the midterm here, for the final exam. Excuse me. I think I got a cold. 3 cold inside my house. It's freaking. It was snowing. It was snowing here like 3 days ago. Like what the hell? Like snowing in April. Like almost end of April, and we got snow. The weather is not cooperate here. I gotta join my Discord here to do the final exam, guys. I had to turn off the music as well. So no more music. Hey guys, ready for the final exam?
Do it.
Yes, brother, we're ready to cheat. We're ready to nail the exam.
Yo, I never won. Okay, I actually won one final exam before, but I haven't win for so long. A lot of players win here for the past 3 weeks, so you guys got lucky. I'm not lucky.
Well, you better be lucky this time, brother.
I hope so. I hope we had some smart people here today because I'm not smart enough anymore. The smart people win. The smart people won the past few events, but not me.
Or they're just good with Google.
Yep, you gotta type fast. We need a fast typer here.
There's no time for Google once the last questions arrive. So either you know it or you don't.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
right.
much. The last one have what, 7 seconds? You can't even finish reading it, right? It's so bullshit. Like some question is so long. It takes longer time to read the question than to answer the question.
I just wanna point out, since there's 90 seconds left, on the last time there was a guy that knew all the last questions. I hope he's around. I pray that he's around. And he was the one that actually told us what happened. So basically, yes, if he's around, we have a good chance.
This is Mukhar. I'll try this time.
Hey, let's do it! I need some
Awesome,
jumps.
there you go.
So I've been winning the last 2 continuously. Let's see this time.
All right, we got some smart people here today. Let's do it.
Yep.
Let me go back to my
O
seat
Diogo
here.
simplifica. Fala A, B, C ou D, viu?
Mas pode ser que caia resposta errada, mano. Eu vou ter que falar a resposta.
Isso, a alternativa é ao contrário.
Pode ser que a alternativa venha em outra coisa.
Alright, no more talking, okay? Unless you know the answer.
Okay, 20 seconds, guys. Loud and clear if you know the answers yet. Let's do it.
Germany.
Right?
Germany.
Yes.
Alemanha.
Good start.
Qual é, Diogo?
Alemanha.
Was it art dealer?
Art dealer.
Negociante de artes aí.
Art dealer.
Awesome.
Yes, art dealer. Felt like that was on the last exam.
Yes?
I want to say Franklin D. Roosevelt, but if someone wants to look it up.
It's Franklin Roosevelt. He served 4 terms.
Franklin Roosevelt.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
New York.
New York.
Nova York.
I want to say the rules.
Vamos às regras aí.
I'm going with the rules which participating cards must follow. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. You're the best.
No problem, man.
Yellowstone.
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 Yellowstone National Park.
Easy.
Shoot, inspect patients at night.
Thank you, thank you.
Paciente. Examinar pacientes à noite.
I'm going with cans. I'm going with cans.
Cannes Film Festival.
Okay.
Venice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
it's okay.
I just had to
Next
guess.
one.
Alright.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
15 minutos.
15.
Baron.
Baron.
Barão.
Yep.
Seven.
7 dots.
7.
Thanks.
Awesome. Matt.
I don't know. Just guess. Fuck.
Não sabemos.
Elvis, yeah.
Fuck.
Ooh. Okay.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Gandhi.
1,000 gems, baby.
Any idea?
I think it's Victor.
Fuck.
Ah,
Oh my
David.
god.
Fuck.
– 1905.
1905.
Gagarin.
Yeah.
I'm done.
London.
– 1804.
1804.
Any ideas?
Liverpool.
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 Last one, boy. Let's go.
Atlantic Pacific.
Atlântico e Pacífico.
Yes.
Yes.
GG, easy boys.
There you go.
Thank you guys. You are the best.
Thank you.
You are the
Great job,
best.
great job.
Great job, guys. Great
You
job.
are the
Great
best.
job.
How much are we getting?
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Great teamwork.
Another, you guys
I
are
love you
great. This is
guys.
the second one.
You are the
Hell
best.
yeah,
Second one
buddy.
in a row, yeah.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Good job, guys. Good
I love
fucking
you
job.
guys.
This is
Thank you so
job.
much,
Great,
guys.
guys.
It's
Thank
been a
you.
pleasure. See you in a month.
See you guys in a month.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye, bye.
Awesome, awesome work, everybody. Great teamwork. $4,000 boy for free. Oh shit! I think I speak too loud. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! The guys that was saying I get and gave like 5 wrong answer is so I know he gave the right answer. What you talking about? He's good. He's good. He's good. We did well. Whoa! I didn't pass cause you're delay. Oh, you should have joined our Discord channel. We did it on the Discord voice chat. There is a delay. There is a delay on the live stream. You don't do it. You don't do it on live stream, guys. But hey, I just got my 4,000 gems. I just got my 4,000 gem right there. That was good. That was good. Okay, let me send out my farm here first, and I'll go back to the KvK for spectating. But hey, that is one way for free-to-play player to get some free gems, right? It just requires some teamwork and join the right Discord channel. So like I putting the group together, but at the end of the day, it's all about the people in there, right? We sharing our common knowledge and we help each other to pass the exam. Like one person might know the answer for something, and the other person might know the other answer for something else. And that's how we do it. And that's how we do it, guys. Hey, surprise, surprise! We got a win on the live stream, which is amazing. Let me update the live stream title here. Send out my marches for farming, and let's go back to let's go back to the KvK. Let's spectate a little bit more to see if there are any more fighting. I have some free time as well. Oh, let's see here. Let's see if I can show you guys how much gold chests I get in Indian 1. Well, I collected some already, so we got what? We got 3 gold chests today. Someone is buying a new war bundle. Another one 4. Another one 5. So 5 gold chests today. 6 here, another gear up bundle there. 7. 8. Ooh. 9. Oh, there's the event going on right now. 10. Oh, quite a lot today. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Oh boy, quite a lot of gold chests there from the Alliance. We got 2 players. We got 2 players in the Alliance patch. 15 question right here. We got 2 other gold chests here on the Peerless event. So let's see what we get here. Ooh, 100 VIP. Another 100 VIP points there. That's like 100 gems right there, right? So very, very good way to give your Alliance VIPs and chats there. If you're doing the Peerless Scholar exam, very, very good way to contribute to your Alliance. Hey, look at this. I gave my Alliance a gold chest, okay? I am not here for leeching only. I contribute. I contribute every month. Every month I do my Peerless exam and I gave my Alliance 1 gold chest, okay? I am not here just for leeching the DN1. I gave what I can. I gave what I can, alright? Don't tell me that I'm just here for leeching and never contribute any gold chests. You saw I gave them a gold chest today. Let's go back here. Let's go back here and see some more firing here, if there are any. TR is in trouble here. And JST is burning their flag here. They are building up here. Houting looking over here. Damn, look like 254 is in big trouble. They're not defending this flag right here. Maybe there's no reason for defending it. Maybe. Do I see more 254 player on the field here? Look like I am seeing more 254 player here trying to like clear the field, which is good for them. 532804 in prison. Oh shit, I missed it. 532 804 in prison. Woo! We got an imprisonment rally here. TRO 71 million. Oh my god, it's going down pretty fast. The city going down pretty fast, guys. 5509116 party. Okay, I'll check it out after this city is 0 here. 70 millions. How much power this guy has? 76. I think he haven't have a death troop yet. He's still good. His hospital is pretty much almost full right now. So like one thing you can do to prevent death troop is that when your city is kind of like below red HP, like you want to pull out all your marches there so that your city burn faster. So you can reduce number of like severely wounded there. Damn, swarming on. Ooh, he healed back. He healed back to 70 million here. Oh my god, swarming on a 70 million city. They are swarming on a 70 million city here. Oh shoot. Here is the party, guys. The party is here. Swarming on a 70 million city. Is it a good idea? Is it a good idea here? HOW is swarming on this city here. It's too late to give up now, right? You already swarm it to yellow HP. You gotta follow through right now, I guess. Like, you gotta continue swarming here, right? Like swarming it at Y HP and then stop swarming at yellow is not a good idea. 68 million. Wow, very good work here with swarming. But they need more. They need these guys to come in and help swarming as well, since these guys are still swarming here. Only 3 players swarming right now. Is there a rally coming? Is there like a rally coming here, right? It's almost down here. It's almost come down here. 68.5 million. 68.5 million here. Damn. Oh, only one guy swarming now. Oh, I feel sorry for this guy. His friends, all of his friends left him. It's alright. This guy looks like this guy gonna be safe here. Nobody's swarming him anymore. Like the moment this guy die, he got heal. The moment this guy die, he's got heal. So no good there. Let's check the party. 550916. 916. Where's the party at? He heal. Damn, lot of city rallies going on. Lots of city rally going on right now. JST is putting in a good work here. JST is putting in a very good work here. On 1612 KvK as well, but I don't have an account there. I just want to see how that kingdom fight goes. That's what. Nah, I think I hit about here at the KvK. That's stupid ass form. Can't do anything. You need an account in there. But 254. What 254 is gonna do here? what's their next move? Are they firing up here? Oh, PRO is doing some work here. PRO is doing some work here, but a lot of field present here from 254, 64 and 8 as well. It's gonna be tough. It is pretty much just JSP coalition against 254 coalition right now. From what I'm seeing, pretty much just JSP coalition here. Where is this guy going here? Are they building up more? Are they building up more here? Interesting. A254 or is A254 gonna try to make like a comeback here or no?
Yeah, we late, but this shit's fantastic. For the ages, feels like it's
But me
magic.
alone is not
Hear the
enough.
clock been haunting my dreams. It's been
But me alone
ticking
is
for
not enough
hours.
here.
Ticking for
I wanna
hours.
see more TR player, okay? There are more TR player here. Like more 254 player here is what I want to see here. They definitely want to help them king here. Right? Cannot let them king fire alone. Cannot let them king fire alone here. We need to clear the field. We need to clear the field if they want to defense still back here. Otherwise, these guys got slow it down. But I am definitely seeing more TR player here. More player. Yeah, we have more players
Money
here.
in my head, but not my bank account. Clock is ticking fast.
927.
Yeah, we late, but this shit's fantastic. For the ages, feels like it's magic. Hear the clock been haunting my dreams.
rally
It's
coming
been
here?
ticking for hours, ticking
Alright.
for hours.
Let's see here. Let's see a rally coming here from MCC1.
Look back, what's that for that?
Go, go.
Feeling like baby, scary, reach down, can't find where my nuts at. Run it back, time don't love me, rub me like I got a humpback, jump back, bite me, gonna fight me while I'm typing these on my thoughts. Yeah, and I'm done with the wild shit. Yeah, a lot more time than I could have had with Jack. Clock always ticking, but the time I'm making up better not for the doubt. Living for the thing I love. It's just all about the journey. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Got this mission from above, like the witches I'll be brewing. Coming soon to a theater near you, not a sequel. Revenge of the Sith, yeah, bitch, it's a prequel. Time is running out. It's been moving, but we still don't have the crowd. Money in my head, but not my bank account.
Someone music is louder than him talking.
Yeah, we late, but this
Wow.
shit's fantastic. For the ages, feels like it's magic. Hear the clock been haunting
okay. You
my
don't have to hear me
dreams. It's been
talking all the
ticking
time.
for hours, ticking for hours.
Zenobia is going down.
Superstar, you can
Looks like Zenobia is pulling out. Zenobia is like, oh, we don't have enough reinforcements there. Zenobia can defend. You can defend if there's no reinforcement. Here comes the queen. Here comes the queen from a TR. Not good there. 254 flag is burning everywhere. Oh my god, all the haters coming here from 1846. Hey, come on. If you don't like to see the stream, you can go see other people's streamer, you know? And I'm not very attentive to the live chat, by the way. Most of the time I just enjoy talking a lot. Salwa is gonna be here to tell me how to kill more troops next KvK. Salwa is one of the very big fighters from 1846, I think. He talks big a lot. He often tells me to kill more troops because I don't kill enough. So, and must be one of the big fighters from 1846 for sure. I don't read the chat a lot. I like to observe the KvK. This is mostly for me, right? For me, when I do live streaming, I like to see the KvK, and at the same time, I think okay, maybe I'll do live stream so that other people can see it as well. It's for me, right? It is for me mostly. I want to enjoy the KvK, not for you guys, right? I don't do the live stream for people, right? I do it because I am also spectating it. So like if people want to see it, then you see it. But it is for me mostly. If you ask me, so like most of the time, right? My live stream is a lot different from other people live streaming. Like other people live streaming, they check the chat a lot because they focus on the viewer. Me is different. Like I expected a KvK because I want to see how the KvK is going, and I often pay a lot of attention to the KvK itself than the chat. Same thing with like when I play the game as well, right? When I buy KvK, like I focus into playing the game. The live streaming is just like the additional thing that I provide for my service as a YouTuber. But at the same time, I like to enjoy to see how the KvK going for myself. And you guys, I would say secondary when it comes to the priority. It is for me. It is for my own entertainment purposes. And the live chat is sometimes. I'll try my best to check the live chat. I'll try my best to check the live chat there. But if you want someone to like always check your question into the live chat, you're going to the wrong live stream because that is not me. Wow. I love JSP player, get back here again. Bunny. Looks like Bunny had to teleport back in here. So Bunny were here. So Bunny were here defending this flag right here. And now he fought back in here. Looks like he gonna try to defend the fort now, right? So definitely, they are definitely on the defense right now. I'll be right back, by the way.
Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Listen, if you're here just to talk smack, like I can mute you if you want. Like if you want to have like a regular conversation with everybody, then you are welcome to stay. But if you are here just to like talking shit, like I have absolutely zero problem to kick you out of the chat. So if that's what you want, you can continue talking smack and I'll kick you out. So I'll give you a warning right there. Like, hey, if you want to be here to enjoy watching some of the KvK, you are welcome to stay. And if you don't want to, then hey, by all means, go somewhere else, right? I have a zero problem kicking out other people. So I give you a warning right there. And if you continue talking smack, then you get what you deserve, okay? And if you want to talk smack to me, you can PM me in game, right? My in game is bye, right? Right here, right? If you want to talk smack to me, by all means, go talk smack to me, right? But if you want to go to the live stream and disturbing other people, then you know, I gotta do my thing. I have a solo power here, like community power. I'll take down the music a little bit then. Sorry guys. I'll try my best to adjust to everybody liking. Well, from DN1? Oh, I already told you, right? You just earn yourself a band there. Listen, Salwa, right? The people who've been following me, they know who I am, right? I don't have to explain myself to them. But for some of the new players like you, who barely know me, talking smack, you are welcome to PM me in game, okay? But I know, right? I call out 1846 in one of my videos. I know they hate me, so I expected some hate from 1846. It is expected. But like I don't want you to like disturbing other viewers in the live stream, right? People here to enjoy the KvK here, and I want to give them the best possible experience as possible. So I'll try my best. But if you want to talk smack to me, you can PM me in game. That is one thing I can tell you. So do we see TR? A lot more TR player on the field right now, which is good. Nobody can hear me? Nobody can hear me still? Is something wrong with my mic? How about now? Can you guys hear me now or no? Or the music is still too loud? I don't know. How's the sound right now? Hearing one chat and started talking for 10 minutes. Yes, that's me. That is me. No? Oh shoot. Let me turn off the music here. How about now? Can you guys hear me now or no? Yes, that's better? Okay, alright. Maybe the music was too loud. Do you guys prefer enjoy hear me saying, talking, or you guys prefer enjoy listening to the music, background music? I apologize. I apologize for that. My setup are very inconsistent. I change things here and there a lot of time. Anyway, guys, as I said earlier, is that most of you guys know, right? Like when I do live streaming, I don't read the chat a lot because when I do live streaming, most of the time I want to spectate the KvK for myself. Like I want to enjoy to seeing the KvK. So like a lot of time I pay more attention into the fighting itself, right? I want to see, I want to see how things going on. I want to check the map. I want to do everything. And sometimes, right, I check the chat, but like I'm not focusing a lot on the chat. If you guys know me, that is just me. But I'll try to pay more attention into the chat more. It's one thing I'll try to do. But most of the time, I just want to see some KvK and then like, okay, let me go seeing some KvK here. And at the same time, right, I have my channel. I can do some live streaming, and if some other people wanna spectate the same KvK with me, they can come and see it with me. It's more like it's more like a sport watching party right here, right? Very, very similar, right? We watching something together. We commenting on things together. You guys might enjoy seeing me commenting on things, and sometimes I provide some additional information that you might never know, right? Like earlier today, we seeing some like crazy swarming on a flag right here. Like if you guys missed it earlier, there was like a crazy rally and swarming on Zenobia, and I think I have the right report right here, like a very, very positive report on Zenobia. Very, very positive report there. This one right here. It's a 1 for 2, like a 10 million for 20 million right here. A 10 million report on Ramsey and Nebuchadnezzar on Zenobia and YSS. 10 million for 20 million because they have a very, very good swarming. There was so many marches from JST swarming it down, and there was a Tom risk. There was like a Tom risk debuffing on the flags. That is why this flag getting so much bad trade-off here. So very, very good job for JST there. 1846 want to do Hero Anthem KvK. 1860 want to do Strap the 8. Different pathway. Alright, no more talking about 1846 and 1860, right? I try, right? To be honest, like all I did was that I wanted to have like a big Imperium fight, right? I want 1307, 1860 versus 1846 and 1876. Okay, we can never have like a balanced matchup. It could be impossible. It's gonna be impossible for people to try to get like a balanced matchup KvK. But like I just want to see like a big Imperium fight. That's what I'm trying to do, right? Like as a long-term like players, I just want to see like a big fight regardless, right? Maybe like a 1307 and 1860 team have a slight advantages. But hey, at the end of the day, that is the best possible, right? In my opinion, because it's gonna be very, very difficult for us to pair. Like let's say if you have a 1307 and 1846 teaming up together, it's gonna be too much unbalanced in power, right? Like to be honest, like I don't care too much about winning and losing. I will say it many times, right? I just want to see like a big Imperium fighting, and that's what I've tried to do, right? That is the whole drama between 1860 and 1846, or between me and 1846 is pretty much what it is. I just want to see like a crazy fighting, right? And one thing is that I do not have a say. I do not have a say in terms of the leadership for 1860. I cannot tell them to do it and do that, right? They do what they do. Or I can try. I'm trying to provide some. I try to like make some like impact on the other kingdom decision right there, so that we can have like a big Imperium fighting. That is what I try to do. Cause I just want to see like sometimes I just want to be into like a big fight and have a fun fighting for a long time, right? In my past 2 KvK, 3 KvK, right? In 1636, right? We like one-sided there, right? KvK Season 2 easy win for 1636. Easy win KvK Season 3 for 1636 as well, right? So far, I've been like a lot of easy win. I don't like easy win. I hate easy win. I want to have like a big fight, right? Even for KvK Season 3 for 1860 as well. Even though the armies they putting up a very very strong resistance, but I would consider that like a pretty easy win for 1860 as well, right? So like I just want to have like a big fight, right? But then at the same time, I do not have a say in terms of like what kingdom 1860 gotta do. I'm not involved in any sort of a leadership in 1860, and I just want to try. I just want to try to setting up, right, so that we have like a big 4 big kingdom fighting in one KvK, right? But it didn't work out, right? At the end of the day, like I can try so much, like I can try to influence the leadership for 1860 or 1846, but at the end of the day, it still come down to the player. It still come down to the player in the leadership for 1846 and 1860 to decide to what they want to do, right? I cannot tell them to like do that. It's not me, right? I don't have that much of a big impact in terms of like what other kingdom gotta do. What I'm trying to tell you guys that like. What I'm trying to tell you guys is that like I am tired. I am bored. I am bored of like some free easy win KvK. I got like 3 easy win KvK so far, and I'm bored of it. Right? I just want something different. Something's a little tougher, a little bit like putting us on the edge, and that is what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a fight against 1846. Even though if you guys asking me if you guys ask me on my honest opinions, I would say like 1846 is definitely stronger than 1860 right now. If it comes to like 1v1 fighting, we gotta be in trouble, right? That is what I want to see. I want to see us fighting against 1846 because I know that hey, we gotta have a good fight, right? We gotta have a fun, even though like 1860 we're most likely going to lose. That is something I already have that mindset already, right? But I want to have that fight. I want to have that big fight. That is what I try to set it up. But at the end of the day, nobody wants to do it, right? Everybody want to win, right? All the big Imperium kingdoms, they're like, I want to have that advantages. I want to put myself in a good position to win. I have no influence over that. But at the end of the day, right? I'm just one single player in 1860. What I want is not what kingdom 1860 want, right? So that one thing you need to keep in mind as well. At the end of the day, it still have to look at the big picture. For like same thing for 1846 as well, right? They also want to take a They also want to take a look at the big picture for their entire kingdom, right? They want to do things that benefit the entire kingdom, right? I understand, right? I understand that. And they choose not to fight 1307, it's fine, right? But I just hope that we could have set it up so that we could have like a crazy KvK fighting. That is what I was hoping for, but it didn't work out. So now we have a 1307 signing up for. We have a 1307 sign up for Hero Anthem KvK. We have a 1860 sign up for Stripes the 8. We're not fighting each other. We have a 1846 skipping. They're waiting for other KvK. I don't know what's going on, but to be honest, it's kind of boring right now. To be honest, I just don't want to talk anymore. Okay, no more trash talking. Okay, no more trash talking about 1860. Right? Okay, I just wanna express my opinion. Right? I just want to explain to you guys what I was trying to do. Like it's me. I was selfish. Right? I made the video because I was selfish. I wanted something for myself, and I didn't want something for my kingdom. That is what it is. Right? I just wanted something different. Right? I just wanted something different from my past 3-4 KvK. Right? That is what I'm trying to do, right? And I felt wrong, right? I felt wrong after I did the video because it was selfish of me. Because like what I want was not what Kingdom 1860 want. And what I did was affecting Kingdom 1860 as a whole, right? And it was wrong of me. And that's why I made a video apologizing for it because I was selfish. I was selfish there, so... And it's alright. Like if they don't want to fight each other, it's fine by me. We just fight other kingdom. We'll try something else. We'll try something else. It's KvK. I'll see what the leadership in Kingdom 1860 gonna do. But I am trying to refrain myself from talking from judging all the kingdom anymore, especially 1846, considering those videos I made about them kind of made a lot of people upset. I can tell, but hey, I just honestly I just want to have a big fight, right? I wasn't trying to provoking them right there, because I just want to have a big firing. Who doesn't want to see a 4 Imperium Kingdom firing, right? And when I'm not talking down on ease of kingdom leadership, but when you just putting the winning over, when you're putting too much emphasis on winning, that is when you're taking away the fun, right? We could have had a fun KvK, you know? I show you guys the power, right? I show you guys the power differences between the 4 kingdoms, four kingdoms that I suggested for that KvK. But people don't want to do it. Then what it is, I have a no say. I just don't want to talk about it anymore. Bye is not the first one to talk shit about them. They need to get over and prove on the field. When the 1636 complete KvK, well, they just started KvK right now. 1636, I think 7 days. I think they about 10. I think they 10 days into their KvK, so it's gonna be a long time. So I don't know what 1846 is waiting for, to be honest. There are some big fire. Trust me, there are some big fire in 1846, and I have a high hope for them, right? I respect those fire. And I was really hoping that they got step up and be hey, let's go fight 1307, because they have the power. I believe, I personally believe that I know that 1307 is very, very strong kingdom. Don't get me wrong, right? I honestly don't think 1860 gonna stand a chance against them, because we're not even Imperium, and we a lot of our players, they lack the experience. A lot of players don't even have the right commander as well. 1846 on the other hand is a different story. They have a lot more big fire. And I think they have what it takes, right? If they team up with a different Imperium kingdom, they could definitely take down 1307. I think, or at least have a good chance of taking them down. And I think it's the only if it were an unfair matchup, I wouldn't make a video about it. To be honest with you guys, if it was a super unfair matchup, I wouldn't even try, right? To be honest, I wouldn't suggest some other kingdom going against, going into the KvK that they are 100% going to lose. That is not me, right? But I don't know, man. Aussie's kingdom just taking the fun out of KvK. To be honest, man, I just wanted to have fucking big 4 Imperium Kingdom KvK, and it's not even happening. Now we have a 0 Imperium Kingdom. So for our stripes, the 8, we have a no Imperium Kingdom in this one. Maybe 1860 got turn Imperium Kingdom after training. For Heroic Anthem KvK, there's only 1 Imperium Kingdom, which is 1307. This is kind of boring, you know. It's a different KvK when you have a 2 Imperium Kingdom fighting against each other. You know, you expect more, and it's good for content creator as well, if you ask me. A lot of people go try to pay more attention to a big Imperium firing when you're making content, right? When you're making content for some random ass kingdom, nobody gonna care. That is another thing. So 594 928 rallies. I talk too much. I always talk too much. I'm sorry, guys. I am a very, very talkative guy. Oh, it's burned. I missed it. I missed the fire. I need to pay more attention to the chat, especially for Kevin. He always send me the coordinate for the rally. I'm sorry. Okay, Kevin, send me more. I'll pay more attention to the chat. Maybe we got some report here. Oh, we got a report here for Ramsey. Ramsey against Uzi 10 and YSS here. Very, very good report here, right? JST seem to have a very, very good trade-off against rallying right now. One thing I can tell right now is 254 is not defending, right? They're not reinforcing the structure fast enough. Just because the sheer number right here, right? Like JST is overwhelming them here. Like even Bunny can do shit. Like Bunny alone, like he just can't go out. Like he's alone cannot clear the murder ball here. Like, they need to regroup. Like they need to get all the TR player online right now. Like making a murder ball somewhere around here and start pushing here. They definitely do not want to fight alone, especially against like Korean Kingdom. Like Korean Kingdom, they are very well organized. So I just know that your Discord has called a Peerless channel, yeah? Just today? Well, too bad you're missing out on the 4,000 gems. A lot of our player win a 4,000 gem today. Just now, I just did the final exam on with them, and we won 4,000 gems. That is what? That is like what 10 spin, right? 10 spin? Is that 10 spin or 15 spin for Roll of Fortune? 570, 927. Oh, quick. Oh, we got a rally on the fort. All right. JST rallying on TR fort right here. Let's see. Big rally is coming. Here. Okay, guys, no more talking. Okay, no more chat talking on 1846 and 1860. Okay, guys, please. Respecting each other, right? Learn from my mistake, okay, guys? Like, don't trash talk other kingdom, you know? Like, trash talking other kingdoms, they gonna come back and trash talking you. Like, the only reason I trash talk 1846 just because, you know, I wanted them. I want to provoke them. You know, every kingdom has their own things, right? So, no kingdom is perfect. So, no reason for trash talking other kingdom, you know? The only reason I tried talking them was because I want to provoke them to sign up for that KvK. There was no other reason. And just want to explain for them, like if there are any 1846 player here, just want to explain to you guys that was the only reason. Like usually I don't trash talk other kingdom, you know. But I was selfish. Okay, here come. Look like Ramsey is getting very good trade-off against Zenobia. So that is why they are launching a lot of Ramsey rally here. Ramsey and Nabucha is what I'm seeing here. Here comes the King skill. Like in terms of damage, it's pretty even, right? Ramsey taking 20,000 damage here. Nabucha, Zenobia taking 20,000 damage as well. Like pretty even in terms of damage here. Can Ramsey and Nabucha gonna be the answer for countering Zenobia here? Right? So far, I'm seeing them doing pretty well. Right? Ramsey and Nabucha rallying Zenobia. Wow. That is a big damage. Oh my god. Do you see how fast that fort go down? That fort go down pretty fast. You're kidding me. Here. Is Bunny got single hand feeding the rally here? I mean feeding the fort here. Let's see who got reinforce it fort. What do you guys think? Can JST burn it fort here? Can JST defeat Zenobia here and burn it fort for the first time? I think this could be the first time ever this fort gonna be burned. Damn. Ramsey and Nabucha doing very well against Zenobia, guys. Like from what I'm seeing so far, from what JST using, it seemed like to be a very, very good commander pairing to use against Nabucha and either YSF or Tidor. Like I can tell that the rally is doing very well. Like in terms of like trading off here. Damn, look at this Sion. Oh my god, look at this number player here. Oh my goodness. JST is swarming. JST is swarming the fort. Yee! These Korean players are crazy. These Korean players are crazy here. They are wrecking. 254 is getting wrecked. 254 is getting wrecked here. Oh my god. Look at the amount of players. Like I honestly don't think 254 can defend it fort here. There are just too many JST players here right now. It's just like impossible for any TR players to get in this fort right now. I think they have to pull back from here. They're gonna have to pull back from here very soon. Let's see here. Good thing is that we have Kevin on the live stream. He gonna send me the report. It's crazy. Like Ramsey doing very well. Check messages? Yes, I am. I'm gonna check messages. Oh my god. Damn, a lot of sad face. A lot of sad face going out from 254. Oh my god. I love that emoji. I love that emoji there. Is that like YSG praying emoji? Oh my god. That is such a trolling emoji. There are so many trolling emoji here from Rise of Kingdom. I think one of the best game. Rise of Kingdom have one of the best emoji in all of the games that I ever play. So funny. Like some of the emojis so funny and trolling. I love it. I just love that rally. Oh my god. Can unnamed warrior coming in fast enough to reinforce the structure here? Unnamed warrior is what here? 66 million. Unnamed warrior is coming to reinforce. Can he reinforce fast enough? Can unnamed warrior coming in and reinforce this structure here? Too many marches surrounding this building right now. You can't even see the fort. Like JST just pretty much covers the entire fort area here. GG. It's like a very, very well planned, like very, very well planned rally right there. And that is how you defeat Zenobia. You set yourself up. You putting your players there. You set your player up. You wait. You make sure that your player is there waiting to reinforce, and you make sure that your player is there providing that field support. And that is it. Like you do one rally, and you guarantee success right there, right? If you look at it, right? JST they set themselves up. They set themselves up for just one single good rally right there, and it just take it out. It's just defeat 254 right away. Like I would expect Bundy go freeze the fort for some time, but it go down pretty fast. It went down pretty fast there. That is crazy. That is crazy right there. JST is crazy kingdom. 365? Crazy, crazy. Man. See, this is how you should do. This is exactly how you should do when it comes down to a rallying Zenobia. If you want to have a good trade-off, right? First thing first, field control. Like I've mentioned it many times before. A lot of people underestimate that field control right there, right? When you have this big massive amount of field control on the field, no Zenobia. There is no Zenobia can defend. There's absolutely no way. Here comes the rally report guy. Oh my goodness. 7.9 million for 15.7 million. What is going on? Why is the Nobia and YSZ cannot defend? What's going on? I thought there was a big garrison mirror right now. Why can't they defend against JST player here? Because there's nobody reinforcing it and not reinforcing it fast enough. Let's see here. Who reinforced this structure here? Do we see Bunny inside? Do we see Bunny in here? Here come Bunny here. Bunny with one market inside. Is there more? Is there more market inside from Bunny? There only one. Look like Bunny is running out of gas. Look like Bunny is running out of gas with only one market inside. Even the pay-to-win players cannot reinforce it with 5 markets there. Look at that. when you're going against like two marches here, okay, Bunny is sending another march here. We got Nabucha and Chandra reinforcing with infantry. Oh my god. Good reinforcements there. Good reinforcements there from Bunny. But I only saw like 2 marches there. Only 2 marches there from Bunnies. Like a big pay to win player right there, but only 2 marches inside. Thanks. But let's enjoy this rally report again here. Man, Ramsey and Nabucha doing extremely well against Zenobia and YSS. I love it. I love seeing a rally commander defeating Zenobia and YSS here. Because there have been so much talking about like, Zenobia and YSS too OP. But JST just proving you otherwise right there. Like, there is no garrison commanders that can defend your kingdom if there are no people reinforcing it. Very good trade-off there from JST. I love it. Man, oh man. Let's check somewhere else on the map here. How things looking over here for we got a 254 rallying on Uzitian here. Okay. Look like 254 is making a counter attack here on JST. Let's see here. We seeing a lot of 254 player here. Okay. We got Uzitian and what here? Uzitian and what? Is that Uzitian and Hero? Oh my god. Is that Uzitian and Hero inside that flag? Is it the new meta? Is it the new meta for garrisoning? Or did they make a mistake? There is definitely a hero inside. Okay, Zenobia now. Oh my gosh. They got Uzi 10 and Hero defending for some time. Oh my god, I'm dying. Oh my god. I thought we got a new meta for garrisoning right there for a moment. By the way, 179 and 173 have a push all the morning. Really? But like the map say otherwise, alright? Like if you guys have a push all morning, then you should have gained more territory. Like how are you pushing when you have a no territory? I mean, I'm not trying to talk trash on your kingdom, but like did you lose territory after or what? Because I haven't seen 173 and the other kingdom gaining a lot of territory, except for Dao here a little bit. That is the problem, right? I don't see. I just don't see enough. Maybe because you guys did a lot of good work when I went to sleep, but I didn't see a lot of fighting from Zhou Kingdom. So like I'm seeing a lot of fighting from JST coalition is one thing. Like everywhere I go, everywhere I see, like I see JST popping up every time. It's like it's everywhere. It's every single spot on the map that I go to view. Seen yesterday, I just see their name all the time. So that is what I am impressed with, right? Very strong fighting coalition right there. JST. And look like a good here, good hole here. We got some JST player here ready to defend. Damn, down to 186 million power already. Yep. Someone told me that Bunny lost 100 million powers. But he's got getting back 50 million power, right? You got back 50% of your death troop in Heroic Anthem KvK. So it's okay. Like I could definitely lose. I think I could definitely lose 20 million next KvK. Because I can get back 10 million, right? So we'll see. We'll see what gonna happen next KvK. I mean, some KvK you can manage to lose more, right? Especially when you can get back 50% of your death troops. Like people can definitely afford to lose more troops in Heroic Anthem KvK or Stripes 8. That is one thing. Very good defense there from JST. 254 is not putting enough good work here. Oh, another rally here. I think I saw another rally here. We got Attila. Damn, Zenobia everywhere. Zenobia defending everywhere here. Okay, Z flag is a little difficult to defend, right? So Z flag right here, it have a no C. Oh. That seemed to be like an okay. That one seemed to be like an easy flag to rally there, but they cancel the rally because this one doesn't have many C nearby to reinforce it. I would say it's a pretty easy flag to take down, but 254 cancel the rally on that one. Let's see here. Damn, oh damn. How thing looking up here? Any rally up here? Damn. JST coalition is everywhere right now. Pushing back on 254 coalition here. We're seeing murder bar everywhere. Everywhere here, murder bar. What about on this side? Burning here. Not looking good. Not looking very good for 254 right now. Oh, the murder bar is smaller now. Look like the murder bar is smaller here. Huh, interesting. Look like some JST players they pull out. They might go somewhere else. They might gone somewhere else. 507 926 next point. Okay, let's go and see now rally here. This one, okay. Ooh, another murder bar here. Let's see. Let's see if JST can take down this flag here, guys. I'll be right back. Let's see another crazy rally here from JST. I'm gonna make a I'm gonna combine a whole bunch of videos here from them, like just destroying Zenobia, right? I'm gonna make a video of some of their rally destroying Zenobia here. It was making those videos to show that it's possible. It's very, very possible to defeat Zenobia here, right? If you have what it takes like JST Kingdom here, right? It's crazy. No Zenobia can defending here. It's just like a massive amount of player here. And like if they can manage to bring like a Tomris here, right? Do I see a Tomris debuff here? I don't see a Tomris debuff here, but if they can manage to bring like a Tomris debuff on the Zenobia gonna get destroyed. Like Ramsey and Nabucha is doing very well against Zenobia here. Crazy stuff. We learned so much from JST today, right guys? Like if your kingdom still struggle to take down Zenobia, this is what it is. This is what you need to do. Like get that massive amount of field control right there. And you guarantee to take down this flag right here, right? Like if you watch one of my videos where I say about like setting yourself up for a good rally, this is a prime example right here from what JST just did. Like they just don't send like a single rally going in, right? They set themselves up. They're putting in a massive murder ball surrounding the flag right there. They're launching a rally on it, and it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed to take down the flag right there. It's nobody can defending against it. Especially, and it seemed like from what I'm seeing, Ramsey and Nabucha is getting very, very good trade off against Zenobia and YSat, Zenobia Tidor. So that is, I think we find the answer to fight against Zenobia, guys. I'm not talking shit. Oh my god. I just say what I saw. Maybe you did. Maybe your kingdom pushed it out. I just didn't see it. then I'm sorry that I'm wrong. But like sometimes you get pushed out, sometimes you get pushed back. Maybe I missed it, but I'm just saying from what I'm seeing. Like since yesterday, when like I'm not trying to talk down your kingdom. I'm just saying from my own personal observation, right? Yesterday, when this fort was being built, like you guys were very, very slow on rally as well. And after that, you guys got pushed back very hard. So maybe you fought earlier today. Don't get me wrong, right? I'm not trying to take the credit away from your kingdom, right? But I think the JST coalition is putting a lot more work. Is what I'm trying to say, right? They are just everywhere, right? They are providing a lot of firing. Like JST Alliance, they are just providing a lot of firing everywhere here. And they're taking a lot of pressure off you guys, so you guys should have an easy time against other kingdoms. I'm just saying based on my own personal observation, okay? I could be wrong, and I've been wrong many, many times. Awesome work by our Korean brother. Yes, it's crazy. I am super. Oh my god, I am super impressed with how JST been doing. Like they just said it. They just like have very, very good preparation for the rally and stuff. It's just crazy. Like I love seeing the rally, to be honest. Like every time the guy Kevin, every time Kevin ping me a rally, they just have so much good setups there. They set themselves up so good, and they just take it down. Are we gonna see another one? Oh my god! Look like 254 is in another trouble here. We got another. Is there another rally coming here? Is there another rally coming here from JST coalition here? Yes, so like if you like a C kingdom, right? Then just admit you're a C kingdom, right? Like I'm not trying to talk down on your kingdom, right? Just say that okay, our kingdom not strong enough to push on 254. It's totally understandable, right? Like 254 is a strong kingdom, right? And if you are going against like one of their top alliance, you're gonna have a tough time, right? It's okay to get pushed back, right? But at the same time, you gotta give credit to the right. You gotta give the credit to the right alliance and the right kingdom, right? And yes, like your kingdom, your C kingdom, then yes, you try your best and you contribute, right? So that is, I didn't say that you guys didn't contribute. I just say that you guys didn't contribute enough. And because you're a C kingdom, it explains it, right? If you like a C kingdom, then you cannot push back a lot on the other kingdom. Then just say you're a C kingdom. Don't have to get offended, guys. Come on, like if you're a C kingdom and you get pushed back by the Imperium kingdoms, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Just say that my kingdom is not strong enough and we got pushed back, but we try our best to hold. Like you don't have to tell me, right? Like I'm just seeing based on the map, on the territory. Like I've been observing this KvK for the past 2 days, past 1 day, yesterday and today, and I'm seeing it. And if your kingdom is not strong enough, then you tell me, oh, we're not strong enough to fight against one of the top alliance from 254. But we try our best. That is all you have to tell me, right? You don't have to tell me that, oh, this and that, we push them back. You push them back, but I don't see you guys gain territories. And like how you push them back if you don't gain territory? That is what I ask myself. And you are here, you are the insider, right? You have a better information, then you gotta provide the information there. And I'll explain to all the viewers who are viewing the live stream that okay, that's the reason why, right? Everything happened for a reason. And I'm just telling the people what I am observing, okay? And if you guys are C kingdoms, then I have absolutely nothing to complain about, right? You're a C kingdom going against an Imperium kingdom. Like, what do I expect? Like, what am I, right? I was in a C kingdom before. And we even have a hard time against other B kingdoms. So, like, a C kingdom going against Imperium kingdom, I think you guys did pretty well. At least you guys build enough to slow them down, right? Like, I think you guys dropped an AF here. Kind of like slow them down so that they cannot push any further here. Preventing them from getting territory, right? Sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. Like, do what you can, alright? Do what you can to help contribute to the KvK. But against here, right? We got a Nabucha here. We got a Ramsey and Nabucha rally here. But it definitely need more reinforcement here from 173. But look like Ramsey and Nabucha are doing pretty well against Zenobia, right? So pretty even trade-off here from what I'm seeing so far. So very, very good jobs there, right? At least you try. At least you try 173, right? Like, I'm not saying you guys not fine. Like, I didn't know that you guys are Sea Kingdom, right? Gotta explain yourself better, right? We were waiting for our people to wake up because it was midnight. Bunny lose? Yes, he ain't losing. He getting wrecked. Bunny is getting wrecked. But the other side doing pretty well. Let's pay a closer look here to see what 173 doing here. Could definitely use some more reinforcement here for the rally. I think it's better to cancel it now if there's no more reinforcement coming in. But Nabucha, I think Ramsey and Nabucha seem to be the right answer to going against the Nobia from what I'm seeing so far. So we definitely need someone to max down Nabucha for our next KvK. I think we have a couple people in 1860 with max Nabucha already, so which is pretty good. Of course, it's gonna lose, bro. It's 3 versus 5. Well, they chose to do 3v5, right? Because they believe they can win. So it's not obvious, right? If it was so obvious from the beginning, they wouldn't choose to do a 3v5, right? They chose to do 3v5 because they think they have a chance to win. So I wouldn't say it's obvious that they gonna lose. I don't think it obvious. I think they have a good chance to make a comeback here. I think 254 was known to be a very good fighting kingdom. It's gonna come down to what they gonna do. One thing is that, right, we have one thing to keep in mind is that we have Osiris leaks going on right now. So that can, I think it put a big impact on KvK. Like Osiris leak is one of the reason a lot of kingdoms they don't fight 100%. Like this is what ruined KvK, I would say. Osiris leak is what ruined KvK because you need a lot of troops for KvK, right? I mean, you need a lot of troops to perform well in Osiris leak. So you cannot go ham, right? Even for Bunny, he cannot go ham. He cannot go down to 60 million power. So like something restricting him from losing a lot of troops here. So Bunny, right? I think this guy right here, right? He probably in his alliance or Osiris league team right now, and he's probably gonna have another match tomorrow. Like he cannot go down to like 100 million or like 80 million. Like if you go down to 80 million powers, he cannot reinforce structure tomorrow. So like they also have to keep in mind that we also have to prepare for Osiris league tomorrow and the next round. So how much troop are we willing to lose? Like we cannot go down to 0, right? If we go down to 0, then we are giving up on Osiris league right there. So there is a lot of things you need to consider in fighting. So that is when you have to consider, okay, should I sacrifice more that troop, right? So like for some big player like him, like he can afford to lose some extra like 4 or 5 million troop right there. But like for some player, like let's say for this guy right here, right? Let's say if this player is in the Osiris league team and he have a match tomorrow, do you expect him to drop 20 million power today? That is a no, right? And nobody in the right mind is gonna drop 20 million power for this KvK unless the entire kingdom is gonna be like, hey, okay, let drop 20 million power, right? Because like it's gonna affect your performance in Osiris league tomorrow or the next match. So like Z players, they cannot drop 20 million power, like even if you want to, right? So like, that is sometimes like in one of my videos where I explain about, right, where I explain about like it's okay to afraid of having death troop because like having death troop having a lot of like side effect in a lot of things. Like other event you cannot perform well, like Ark of Osiris, Osiris Leaks, Shadow Legion, Golden Kingdom, like a lot of events. Like a lot of events you need to have a 5 marches. And that is the reason why when it comes to KvK, sometimes you have to think. Like like, is it worth it? Is it worth it to go zero, right? And a lot of time I can tell you it's not worth it, because there gonna be a next KvK, right? This is not your final KvK. Unless this is your last KvK, then maybe going ham. But like if you plan to play more and more KvK, then there gonna be future KvK, right? And it's honestly, it's not worth it to just zero yourself, right? I was King of 1291, right? There was some point in my life of Rise of Kingdom, I actually sent out Kingdom Mail asking people to go, hey, let's zero ourselves in Kinglands. And that's what I did. But like now when I think back about it, it's not right. To be honest, it's not right to zero yourself for 1 KvK. Like for 1 KvK, and then you're done. You're pretty much done, right? All that effort go down the drain. Pretty much. I don't know. It's just my personal opinions, right? People have a different opinion, like compared to me. People like to lose all their troops. Then by all means. But I think it's good for you to set yourself up before KvK to be like, okay, this KvK, if things going well, I am willing to lose, let's say, 1 million troops. If things getting tough, maybe I'm gonna lose 1.5 millions or 2 millions. But I'm not gonna go down to I'm not gonna go down below that amount of death troops that I'm willing to lose, right? That is when you need to keep into that consideration there. Think about the long term, right? Especially for a lot of low spender players. Like, for example, right, for some of the player right here, some other smaller player, let's say, for example, right, for like a 78 million power players, it takes this guy probably 2 years to get to like 78 million power players. If he gonna lose 20 million power player for this KvK, it's gonna take him a long time to get back to that power. In my opinions, I don't know. People have different opinions, so. Zeroing yourself is annoying. I did it a bunch of time and only had serious. Yes, like I zero myself once as well, and it took me a long time to just get back to where I am right now, and it take a long time to recover. And for you to recover, right, you're missing out on a lot of other events, and even for the next KvK, you cannot do a lot. So I don't know. Like sometimes, like when you are in the heat of the fighting, right? When you're in the heat of the moment, like sometimes people piss you off. You hate the other kingdom. You're like, screw it. I'm just gonna freaking kill everything. I hate that kingdom. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna kill every single troop of my troop here. I don't care. That is that moment when you don't think. I think a lot of times that is what happened. You don't have a clear mind there when you decide to zero yourself, I would say. I think that's what happened. I know there are a lot of big fire, a lot of crazy fighters there, but like personally, on my own personal experience, for someone who actually, I actually zero myself in one of the KvK, and I have to spend a lot of time to recover my account. It's just my own personal experience. After going through that experience, I honestly do not want to go through that experience one more time. Is what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's very, very difficult. It's very, very difficult to recover, especially if you like a T5 account and you're down to like 500,000 series. You're pretty much screwed up for pretty much everything. You're just gonna be pretty much farming for the next year to recover your account. That is what I'm telling you. That is why a lot of people they quit the game when they got 0 in KvK, right? Like zeroing yourself in structure and flag is pretty much getting 0 as well. And that is how people quit the game, because it takes a long time to recover. It's not easy. It's not easy to build back like 2 million troops, right? Look at me, right? I think I zero myself in one of the KvK which is about like a year and a half before. And I was at 4 million. I was at like 4.5 million troops back in the day. Like 1.5 years, like after 1.5 years here. Like I am still not back to 4.5 million troops. So that is just show you guys how long. Just show you guys how long it takes. Because you gotta have to play other KvK as well, right? And you gotta have to sacrifice in the other KvK as well. So it's not like you just gotta gain back all the troops constantly. You gotta have to lose more troops for more KvK as well. So like for you to lose everything in one KvK, in my opinion, it's not worth it. To be honest. So that is just me. People have different views. People disagree with me. It's fine, but like I've been playing the game long enough. Like I've been in the position where I was also in the leadership as well. I asked people, like I even asked people to zero themselves. And now to think back, I just feel like that is something that not right for me to ask people to zero themselves. That is coming from someone who actually, I was king, right? A lot of people know me that I was king of 1291. Like I asked people to zero themselves in KvK. And I think that was like when you in that moment, when you were in that moment that you just want to win, that is when you make the wrong choice. I would say you asking people doing the wrong thing. I think sometimes it's just better just to admit defeat. Like, it's okay to admit defeat and trying better for the next one. I think than just trying to sacrifice your troop for a hopeless KvK. I would say like some KvK it's pretty much hopeless, and you gotta realize that. I would say you gotta make the right call there. When you realize that okay, this KvK is a no-go, then maybe pull back and maybe wait for a future KvK. I don't know. It has a lot of possibilities there. Like people doing different things. But like I played the game for what, more than like almost 3 years. It's something that that's something that I came to a conclusion after almost 3 years of playing. So yep, that's what it is. You zeroed yourself 3 times in KvK 1, KvK 2, and KvK 3. How much power did you lose? How much power did you lose? Like, for example, right? For people like myself, right? I also want to play a high level, like Osiris League season, right? And for me to like go down to 60 million power, I'm not a make to any team. So that is something I also have to consider as well. So like, are you gonna go hard in big KvK, or are you gonna go okay in KvK? That is why I focus a lot on like open field only, because like I try my best. Like, I try my best to help my kingdom, but at the same time, I also want to build up my account to a good state so that I can do well in Osiris League as well. So there are a lot of things to keep into consideration, right? I want my kingdom to win. Like I want every good thing for my kingdom, but at the same time, I also want to do well in other certain event as well. So it's like a big dilemma there, right? But then again, right, whenever KvK, right, I was one of the last person to go to sleep. Just putting it out there. Like I try my best. I try to contribute. Like, I try to contribute to the point that I don't affect my account too much, so that I can still perform well in other event. But then again, right, KvK is about the kingdom. It's the kingdom teamwork right there. It needs the entire kingdom effort. So sometimes you need to sit back and take a look at your kingdom, right? Be like, is everybody still fighting? Is everybody still contributing to the KvK? Or is there only like 20 people or 30 people still contributing to the KvK? Like when that moment happened, I just don't feel like that I should be contribute even more. Like I don't want to be one of those like 20 or 30 players only that only fight in KvK anymore. Like I used to be, right? Back in 1291, like I was one of the few like 30, 40 players always fighting, always burn a lot of resources, always die, like always sacrifice a lot of troops, and other people not contributing. And at the end of the day, regardless of whatever I contribute, we still end up losing. And all of those death troops just go down to, it serves no purpose. And I don't know. It made me think a lot. Like it made me think a lot about the game. And to decide on like you gotta balance it out, right? You gotta balance out the KvK contribution and others. So it's a tough choice. And like I am publicly talking about this, like a lot of people gonna disagree with me. I know, but like it's coming from my own personal experience for someone who plays the game for a long time, and for like a super low spender players who still try to grow my account so that I can do well in other events. That is my point of view. That is my point of view after 3 years of playing, leading a kingdom as well as just like a regular player right now. I'm just a normal player right now in Kingdom 1860. So yeah, So like for me, every KvK, like I set out like so if you look at my tube count right here, right? Every KvK, usually I say okay, like I have a 400,000 siege here. I can let them die in some like past defense. I have my archer here. Like I never use archer, right? Like I don't care if they die, so I can definitely sacrifice them here. But then when it comes to KvK, right, I need to consider my infantry and my cavalry, right? So like, okay, how much infantry and how much cavalry I need to maintain for me to still perform well into the other event, right? Once it hit to that mark, like I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna be like, okay, this is it. I'm not gonna contribute much anymore. I'm gonna try to contribute here and there. Like I have my other farmer cows that can help like reinforcing structure and rallies that when I go for them to help. Like I try what I can to help my kingdom, but at the same time, I want to build my account up, not to like destroy it down. So some players they don't care too much about the other event, so they play differently. So we are different, you know. I was T4 player, lost 4.5 million T4 tube. 4.5 million T4 tube in one KvK? Like, are you like a big spender? Like, even I cannot have a 4.5 million T4 tubes. Say, I don't know. Like, how can you get to like 4.5 million T4 tube for like a, I don't know, what are you? You don't seem like a big spender to me because you say you're a T4 player. So I would assume you like a free to play or small players, a small spender. Like how can you manage to train 4.5 million troops though? Streamer tiếng Anh duy nhất tôi nghe hiểu hả? Không hiểu thì hỏi tiếng Việt nhá. Oh, in 3 KvK. 4.5 million T4 and 3 KvK is not too bad. I would say on average, I think it's pretty average, right? So for me, right, I have about 9.5 million death tube, and I play about, I think I play about 8 KvK so far, like 7 to 8 KvK. So like on average, I am losing about 1.2 million tube every KvK as well. So like, we are about the same, right? So 4.5 million T4 every for 3 KvK is what 1.5 million tube every KvK, which is, I would say it's pretty decent amount, not like super crazy like some of the big spender, but that is a very respected amount right there. Like 1.5 million death tube every KvK is very, very good. And I think that like a pretty decent amount for every account, right? So like for me, like I am looking to, like I would say maximum for zero account if it come to the point that we have to like putting a lot of work into the KvK. I think the most I am willing to lose is about like all of the archer here, like all of the archer, all the siege here. I have no problem losing them. I can definitely losing another 300,000 here from cavalry, and another. I would say I can lose about 600k. I can lose about 600k here for infantry. So like the next KvK, I can probably lose about 1.5 million. And consider that we can get back to like 50% of our troops. I can probably lose up to like 2 million troops, I think. And I think by the time if I lose up to like 2 million troops already and the KvK is still undecided, then I am willing to lose more. But like if it's still like one-sided, right? If I lost 2 million troops already and there was no hope for us to win the KvK, then I'm just gonna call it to quit. Be like, okay, let's save for the next KvK. There's no reason to try for KvKs that we cannot win. Let's check some else here. Defense here. Flag burning. How can I see how much to put for my kingdom? Like I can, okay, each account, right? Each account you have to do it differently, right? So for example, right? So for me, right? I am like an 80 million account. So what I'm trying to do is that I want to participate in a high level or Cyber League season, right? So that is one of my goals, right? I want to qualify for some of the strong team into a Cyber League season. So I always need to have at least, so I want to have at least to maintain that like 5 marches, right? So as long as I can maintain that 5 marches in Ark of Osiris or Cyber League season, I can heal, right? So that is not a problem. So that is one thing, right? So I always want to maintain that 1.5 million troops. So that is at least 1.5 million troops that can be used in Ark of Osiris. Is that one thing? And another thing, like, depend, right? Depend on how much you are willing, right? For example, for someone like myself, I also did a lot of fighting on the open field, right? Everything gonna come down to like the amount of resources you gotta burn. You are either gonna burn a lot of resources to train, and then you gotta use those troops to feed the structure and feed the rally, or you gotta use the resources to fight on the field. So what you gotta use your resources for? So that you gotta ask yourself, right? Other people, they use their resources to train for some of the troops, for some of the event. Let's say sometime when it comes to like Game of Power event, people gotta train their troops so that they can win the event, right? So they gonna have to burn a lot of resources. So those players, they burn resources to train for the power event. They're not gonna have resources for fight on the field. So I expect those players to sacrifice more troops, right? I never use any of my resources here to go for any of those events. So my troop count doesn't go up. So that is one thing to keep in mind. So my resources stay the same. So like I have a lot of resources here that I save for fighting on the field and not saving them for training. So that is one key thing different from me and other player, right? Like if I'm gonna use my resources for pushing up for some of the other event, by the time KvK come, I'm gonna be at what 100 million resources, and then I'm gonna be able to fight on the field for what, an hour, and that is about it, right? So I'm different, right? I'm different from other player. So you gotta ask yourself, right? Are you gonna use your resources that you farm to train more troops for some other event? If you can manage to increase your troop count constantly, let's say you can manage to increase your troop count like 500k troop every KvK, right? So every KvK is like a 2 months in a break, right? And if you can manage to increase your troop by like 400k every 2 KvK, every KvK, then you can definitely afford to lose that 500k for sure, right? And you can afford to lose more, right? But for me, like I don't train my troop anymore. I want to keep my power around 80 million power here, so that I can either migrate easily, or I can just save I can have more resources for fighting. So for someone like myself, right, I cannot afford to lose a lot of troops, because like if I lose a lot of troops, my power is already low. I don't have a troop to fight on the field, and if I go down to like below 5 marches there, like I cannot utilize all of my resources here for fighting, right? Open field is very important, and that is what my focus on. So I don't focus on to gain more power. I don't focus on to gain more troops. I focus on more to like saving my resources so that I can provide that field support for my kingdom on the open field. That is my focus. And for me, personally, every KvK, nowadays, I am willing to lose 500,000 troops. If it go to a very, very tough situation, I'm going to lose more on my main account. So that is one thing you need to keep in mind. I have multiple accounts, so that I can contribute on multiple accounts as well. So like my main account is for like supporting on the field most of the time. And my other farm account, that is where I use my farm account for a help feeding structure, reinforcing rally, and flag rise there. But my main account is for field support. That is what my main account is for. And you can say that, oh, we don't need this guy on my kingdom. Fine by me, right? Like I am always fine with like 4 or 5 accounts. So my contribution, like I never ashamed of my contribution for every KvK, right? I always contribute above like the average people every single KvK, even in terms of like open field fighting or like death troop. Like death troop is gonna be combination of all my account, right? If you combine all my account death troop together, it's gonna be a lot higher, and much higher. So that is something you need to keep in mind as well, right? So like if you want to build your account stronger, then definitely try to focus like working on some of the other farm account, so that you can also help your kingdom as well in terms of like reinforcing structure and rally using other account, right? Like a million death troop on your farm account is the same as a million death troop on your main account. It's just people cannot see it, but it's okay, right? Your kingdom leadership gotta know, right? They know that how well you do, right? What do you do to help with the kingdom? Like as long as you help your kingdom and you're not ashamed of yourself, then it's fine, right? You don't need to care about what other people think, and that is what I am, right? I speak my mind. I just say whatever I want. Other people can think about me whatever they want. I just don't care. As long as I am not ashamed of myself for helping my kingdom, I'm okay. 556-933 rally. I probably missed it already. Did I miss it? Or is it coming? The rally coming? Oh, this guy just got a rally. Already lost 2 million troops 2 days in past 4. Got some huge power drop. Really? T-Cogno, I thought you guys have an easy KvK. Look like you guys having a tough time, huh? How's 1636 doing? Hey! It's over? Oh, it went over. I'm sorry. I talk too much, guys. I just talk too much. There was some like crazy rally here early on from JST, but look like TR, look like 254. They need to regroup here. Like if I am them, like if I was them, I definitely need to regroup here. I think they need a good plan. They need to have a good plan to counter 365. Like 365 is crazy. So they are definitely losing up here. How things looking down here for them? Are they under fire as well? Yep. I think 254 is pulling back. I definitely think they are pulling back here. They're putting up a good fight. They're putting up a good fight, good entertainment. But I think they are pulling back right now. On all the fun line here, I think their flag is not looking very good. This one is not burning. Oh, John Wayne. Is John Wayne trying to solo defending here? Is this guy dropping how much power here? 185 million down to 167 million power here. Like talking about not afraid of losing that troop, right? Like only dropping 10 million, 20 million power, right? Even the big player, like even someone at 108 million power players, right, cannot drop more than 20 million power players. Like why would you expect some like 80 million power players to drop 20 million power, right? It's just like a wrong expectation for some of the small player, and it's alright, you know. Like the more KvK you play, you gotta understand more, right? You gotta understand more that not everybody in your kingdom willing to lose everything. Most of the time, it's only like the 5%. The 5% of the kingdom players that are willing to lose. Doesn't matter what kingdom. Even 1401, right? Like I respect that kingdom, right? But there was like a handful. There were only like a handful of the crazy fighter on that kingdom only. That gave that kingdom that reputation for crazy fighting. And not everybody from Kingdom 1401 can fight like that 5% of their population. It's a different story. Though 5% population make a huge difference when it comes to like KvK fighting. And those are all big spender, right? For someone like myself, right? I cannot fight. I cannot be like Zoe player, right? I want to be like them, but it comes with a huge cost, right? Like I wish that every KvK I can lose 2 million, 3 million troops. I wish I could, but it's impossible. It's not possible. It's just not logical for me just to lose 2-3 million troops every KvK. Because how I'm gonna bring them back? Like how like a player like myself, like how someone like myself can afford to lose 2-3 million troops on my main account, right? So I cannot. That is where I use my farm account. That is where I use my farm account to make up for that lacking on that troop right there. And I try what I can, right? I try what I can to help my kingdom. So let's see if TR can defend this flag here. Maybe there's like a rally coming here very soon. Maybe. Hàn gáy quá trời. Lo thắng mà. Lo thắng thì lo phải gáy chứ. Thắng thì phải có cơ hội chứ. Chơi game mà. Chơi game thì nhiều lúc nói chuyện vui thôi. Thắng thì phải gào chứ. Thắng thì phải gào thét chứ. Mà thắng mà không gào thét thì buồn quá à. Đúng không? Chơi game mà thắng mà không nói cái gì thì đúng là thì thắng làm cái gì. Đúng không? Đánh thắng là phải ra Facebook. Đúng không? Là phải nói chuyện. Phải chửi nhau một tí cho vui đúng không? Chơi game mà. So I were talking to one of the Vietnamese players that like this game, right, for entertainment purpose, you know, sometimes you win, you gotta trash talk the other kingdom a little bit, you know, like creating some like drama in the Facebook, you know, talking a little bit, you know, for the fun of it, you know, like if you win, the winner has the final say, right? If you win the KvK, you can say whatever you want, and the loser, you just have to shut it up and you have to take it. It wasn't tough, but Zenobia made a definitely cause more mental damage. Yes, like did you see some of the rally early on from JST? Man, I'll show you T Cogno here. They have a very, very good rally, my man. So look at this one here. Ramsey, no butcher, 9 million, 19 million against Zenobia and YSS here. A very, very long rally here. Very, very good swarm. Very, very good swarm from JST. Like they did very, very good job with this rally right here. So maybe tell 1636 to try Ramsey and Nabucha next time. Unna's a good rally here, down here. I think. This one is against UZ10 and YSS. How about this one here? 7.9 million again. 15.7 million here, right? Positive trade-off here against Zenobia, but they got a very, very good swarming on the structure. And they prevent the other kingdom from reinforcing here. But so far, from what I'm seeing, even like a 1v1, Ramsey and Nabucha is doing very well against Zenobia and YSS, or Zenobia and Tidor. So try that combo next time. Try that combo next time if you want to beat Zenobia. Here comes the rally, guys. MTC1 with the rally coming. And we seeing a murder ball here from 254. MTC1 charging in. Look at it, right? Ramsey doing very well. Like the amount of damage they're taking from Zenobia is very little. Pretty even. So let's see here. Let's see this rally here. Here comes the king skill. JST just casted a king skill there. Wow. 254 is not losing out here. They also cast a king skill as well. Can't even see anything here. Crazy amount of player on the open field right now. Alright, report look good too. Yeah, good job for you, T Cogno, man. You gotta step it up. We need your pay to win player to swarm. Right? Like with there some swarming. If you have a Tomris, and you want to swarm the Zenobia rally, bring her, right? I think Tomris gotta be the key. If you wanna swarm Zenobia, just bring the freaking Tomris and just swarm down with the rally. I think it's gonna provide a tremendous debuff, right? The one debuff I scare the most is a Tomris. And I think if someone like it just need one player, You need 1 or 2 players to bring Tomris to swarm down to swarm down the flag. I think you can defeat Zenobia. I think the people who swarm gotta take some losses, but at the end of the day, you can speed up on that burning, right? You can take down the flag right there. So that was a pretty good job there from 254. So like 254, they make a big murder ball right here, and that is how they defend zit flag right here, right? So like for JST, for them to be able to burn zit flag right here, the first thing they have to clear zit murder ball here from 254. So these guys have to charge in here and start fighting, like clear them out and make a big murder ball here right beside the flag, and then they can rally again. And that is the key. That's the key thing to burn down any Zenobia flag right there. So let's see if JST can do it again here. 5 versus 3 is not fair. Well, life is unfair. Life is unfair, right? But hey Thai Gaming, thank you for subscribing. Like, life is unfair, but like 254, what I was told that they chose to do 3 versus 5, right? So that is up to them. So they chose to do. Thanks for subscribing, Shoes Kicks. They chose to do 3 vs 5, right? Because they believe they could do a 3v5, but the reality is it turned out to be different, right? Look like the other kingdoms, they put up a lot more fightings than what 254 had initially expected. So now they might have to pull back. They might have to pull back and wait for their allies. So one of their allies, they haven't fought yet. So 2, 3, 4. Like 2, 3, 4, they haven't fought yet here. 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, 8. And the other kingdom down here. So two of their camps, they haven't fought yet. So one thing they can do right now is they have to pull back. And they have to wait. They have to wait and regroup with their allies here. I think they are trying to do everything here. Like 1 versus 4 kingdom might be too much for them to handle, I would say. But don't say that they're gonna lose it KvK just yet. They still have a hope because their allies haven't fought yet, and they are doing a 1v4 here, right? So 1v4 is too tough for them. It's a little too tough for them to handle, but they might be able to do something here. So Kingsland got open. Or is the level 5 pass got open? The level 6 pass. So the level 6 pass is what preventing their ally from coming to their zone right now. So like we'll see. We gotta come back here and see what's gonna happen when the level 6 pass open. So like, we have some of their ally here, like 258. They're not doing much here, right? I don't know, right? 258, they're not doing a lot of work here. Like I would expect they do more. Like I would expect 258 gonna try to go back here and burn more territory here from JST. But they're not doing a lot of things. Oh, they in here. So 258, they are in here. Okay, good for them then. So 258, they are in here, and they are doing some work here, right? They are burning territory here from JST. 365, right? So 365, they are not fighting. They are not fighting 254 allies right now. They are giving up on this zone right here. So don't say 254 gonna lose it KvK just yet. They might have a lots of battle here in what's it here? In this zone right here, right? Zone 6. They might have a lots of battle here in zone 6, but they haven't lost the KvK. They haven't lost the KvK yet. So we'll see. I think they can still make a comeback. Like consider how well they are doing against like 4 Kingdom right now. I think they have a good chance. They have a good chance as long as a kingdom not giving up, I think. They have a good chance here. Be right back. Be right back here. Yeah, Bunny is a beast, man. This guy, he just dropped like 100 million power every KvK. Well, because he can afford it, right? Like, if if I can afford to gain like 200 million power every 2 months, like I have a no problem dropping 100 million power every KvK. But is that not me? Like I gain like what 3 million, 4 million every KvK. So that's a different story, right? So like if you like a free-to-play or low-spender player, compare yourself to someone else on your level, right? Don't compare yourself to some of the big pay-to-win player. Like even T Cogno cannot compare himself to this guy. I can tell right here, right? T Cogno pay-to-win, but like his pay-to-win level is nothing compared to this Bunny guy. T Cogno is like a small fish compared to Bunny. So I just had to call you out, T Cogno. And I'm not even paid to win. Like I'm free to play. So like a lot of people expect too much from me. Like I'm not like Chesgo who like spending money like buying every single bundle. Or I'm not like some other big content creator getting paid a lot. Kind of like buying a whole bunch of bundle right there. Like people expect me to just go ham and burning a lot of troop for no reason. I mean like, why are you trying to compare myself to someone else that I can't even match up to, right? So there is something to keep in mind, right? Like look up for someone around your level, right? If you like a free-to-play player, like look up to the players that are also like free-to-play player, right? Look up for like a good fighters that are free-to-play player. Like if I am a free-to-play player, I would never measure myself to this guy. It's gonna be impossible, right? How can you even match up to this guy right here? It's gonna take you 1,000 years. Like it's gonna take you 1,000 years playing Rise of Kingdom to get to his level right now. I can tell you right here. So like, don't compare yourself to someone that are too much of like a different level gap right there. Like compare yourself to someone else that are closer to your level, I would say. Like I wouldn't try to be like I wouldn't try to be like Chesgo, right? Like he buy a lot, right? He's not like a big spender, but he buy bundles, right? He buy bundles like every week, every days. Like I'm not even buying anything. So like how can I lose power like he does? Or how can I gain power like he does, right? I gotta adjust my level right here, right? I gotta adjust my level, adjust my gameplay. And to be someone that around my level, right? And I'm not trying to be some of those, I'm not trying to like be some of those big player, right? I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson trying to be some of those big player. Like trying to like losing like 20 million, 30 million power in one KvK. It's a bad idea. It's a very, very bad idea, you guys. I lost 10 mil power and I'm crying. Yes, I feel you. I feel you, my mans. Like, it hurts. It hurts because like your power. It's like your money. It's money and effort, right? Power is just money and effort. How much money and effort you put into the game to gain the power, and losing the power is just like losing money, losing your money and effort. Like who love losing money, right? Losing 10 million power is like losing $1,000 right there for me, right? Do you agree? Like, do you agree that like losing 10 million power is like losing $1,000 in real life? It have very, very similar feeling. It's like, oh shoot, do you want to lose money in real life? No, right? Then nobody wants to lose power, but at the same time, right? It's expected for KvK. Like you gotta lose some power in KvK, so you gotta have that mindset that okay, when it comes to KvK, you gotta lose some power, but then you gotta gain something back, right? So you just gotta have to even it out. You gotta balance thing out. How you can still enjoy the game, how you can still enjoy the KvK, and you can still contribute to your kingdom to your best possibility is what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to guide people into that direction, right? I'm not trying to tell people to like, hey, go ham in one KvK and lose everything and stop playing Rise of Kingdom, right? I am trying to give you guys a guidance so that you can still enjoy KvK, make good contribution to your kingdom, and still grow in your power. Pretty much what it is. So as a free-to-play or low spender player, of course, if you like a big spender or like medium spender player, you can afford to lose more. So like, is that what it is? Is that how life is? 506 926 mainstream. All right, let me go there. 508 926. what we are seeing here? Is there a rally? Is there JST clears the field. They clear the field here. Then you must lost a crazy amount of power in crypto. Yes, I did. Don't bring crypto again. Fuck you, Kitty Cogno. Oh shit. I mean, like, I could have been a big spender. If I didn't lose too much money in crypto, I could have been a big spender. I could have been money right now. I could have been him. Like, I made a lot of wrong choice when it comes to investment, and I lost a lot of power, which preventing me from spending a lot of money into this game. Unfortunately, that is some life decisions that I made that affecting my gaming. But yeah, that's what it is. Like, everything in the game can convert to money, right? You spend money to gain power. So like, when you lose power, you lose money. And you know, some people like T Cogno, he can donate to people, so he doesn't care if he lose money. So he's okay, he's fine. He can lose like 4 or 5 million chup every KvK. He doesn't care. Not me. I'm not like him. I'm not a financial stable like T Cogno, so that I don't care if I lose money. That's why you don't see me donate to any streamer. I'm cheap. I am very, very cheap. I don't donate to nobody. I can't even donate to myself. Like, the first person I'm gonna donate to my mom. That is the first person I'm gonna donate my money to. If I can't even donate to my mom, don't expect me to donate to other player, right? Family first for me. Like, I want to save my money. If I cannot contribute to other people that I know first, then there's no reason for me to donate to other people that I never know of. So, like, a lot of people in my family need help too financially. So, like, I am financially is okay. Like, I'm pretty stable. I'm happy where I am right now. Pretty stable life. Like, if I didn't lose my money in crypto, I could have a better life. But I took a big risk and I lost. Is JST trying to take down this flag right here? It's been unsuccessful for them. Like, look like 254 is putting up a very, very good resistance here. Good for them. Good job there. Very, very good job defending there from 254. When will patch level 6 open? I think it's open in about like 2 or 3 days. Patch level 6 open after patch level... I think patch level 6 open after patch level 5. So I think in about 2 or 3 days, it's the patch level 6 gonna open. I'm not 100% sure. Like, someone from KvK can tell me. Someone can tell me that when the level 6 patch gonna open, but I don't know. My guess is 2 or 3 days, but it could be longer. It's 1:27 a.m. in Korea? Wow. I mean, 1:27 is nothing. Come on. Who going to sleep before like 3 a.m. if it's KvK? Like, at least stay until 3 a.m. Like, if you cannot pull like an all-nighter, you know, at least stay until 3 a.m. It's expected. You know, you waited like what, 2 months, 3 months for like one big fight, right? Go enjoy it, right? Like, every KvK, right? For me, every KvK, I was always one of the last person to go to sleep. It feel like, you know, like, I cannot go to sleep when I know that there are like still like other unresolved business still out there, right? There is possibilities that other kingdom can still come back and destroy our territory or like zero sum of our city. I think it's just very, very hard for me to go to sleep knowing that it's still not done, right? Like, something unfinished, like unfinished business, and you go to sleep, like, unless I am like super, super sleepy. Like, if I can stay up late all night to make sure that like putting my kingdom into a very, very good position, and I'm gonna stay up all night to make sure that we're in a good position before I go to sleep. For KvK, obviously. And it's only like one 1 or 2 days every KvK. That is when you have to stay up late. Is that okay, right? Is there another rally coming here? Look like it. JST regrouping here. This seems to be like a very, very hot spot right now. Most of the firing is happening right here. Are they building more here? Okay, is there no more flag building here? No more flag building here. We got some JST player up here. How thing down here? Ooh, we got another rally and swarm. We are seeing another rally and swarm here on Zenobia. Can JST destroy another flag here with swarming and rally here? Man, I would love to see like a Tomris debuff here. I don't see a Tomris skill animation. So they're definitely not a Tomris here. But they have some other good debuffer here. But I don't think it's good enough. Some of their marches are dying here, right? Like I would never swarm until I die. You guys are getting very bad trade-off right now. Like sometimes you need to pull back. If the swarming is not working, it's better to pull back there. Look like this flag is full all the time here. Good defense there. Good defense there from 254. Look like more players online right now to reinforcing the flag. Good defense there. Look like they got a pretty good trade-off there against some of the marches swarming until they die. So it's almost burned down here. It's almost burned down there. Go up here again. All right, I'm gonna spectate one more rally. This gonna be my last rally here. I'm gonna end the live stream after this one. Okay, let's hope. Let's see who gonna win here. I think it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult for 254. I mean, gonna be difficult for JST 365 here to take down this flag here, but we'll see. Oh, look at this one. We got a backstabbing. Backdoor. Is JST coming from the back door here? Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at this sandwich. Look at this sandwich guy. Holy cow. Did they just try to sandwich a whole bunch of 254 player right here? Holy smoke. Crazy. Oh. Holy cow. Can they clear out all of the 254 player here? I can't see anything. I can't see anything right now. Let's focus on the rallies there. But there was a pretty good coordination there from JST Alliance. They sandwiched all of the 254 player at the center right there. Let's see if they can clear out the motherboard here. At the same time, we got the rally going as well. Wow, where is the Zenobia? Where's Zenobia? I can't see Zenobia anywhere. Zenobia is going down. Zenobia is red HP right now, I think. Where the heck is the flag? Can't even see anything right now. It's just crazy amount of fighting on the field right here. Crazy, crazy. The bot's so disgusting. Oh my god, another Korean bot accusation right here, guys. Like every time you lose, can you just admit that the other kingdoms, they have a better activity than your kingdom? Than just to blame on the bots all the time. Like, come on. Like, look at 1401. They hold off like eight Korean kingdoms there, right? There are no bots. There's no such thing a bot using like a cow to fight in Rise of Kingdom here. It just doesn't make sense. You just have to admit that they have a better activity than your kingdom. Like, you know, bots are very stupid, you know? Like if you play MMO before, like bots they cannot control the market very effectively, right? Like I would never use bots to fight in KvK. That is one thing I can tell you right here. Like if you play MMO before, you know that like some of the bot programs they can help you farm and all that kind of thing, but oh shit, the game crashed. Why? But like the bots they cannot fight effectively. Like they cannot fight as well as a human, right? Just keep that in mind. Like so don't blame on the bot, you know? There are no bots that can fight like that. They are all human beings. Let's go back here. Let's go. Minify graphic here. All right. Sad faces coming out from the flag right here. Man, JST is just clearing it out. JST is just clearing it out. I think we got just the right moment there. They burn. The flag got destroyed right there. It is burning. Another successful rally there from JST. Right? They set themselves up very, very good there. They push in at the same time, sandwich together there. Like they clear out the 254 players on the side. The big murder ball got cleared out very effectively there. That was crazy. Very, very good coordination there from JST coalition right there. Impressive. Let's see if I can get the rally report here from this guy. Is it the one? 1233? Nice. 2.7 million. Is it the same? Is it the same flag? Oh no. It's a different one. Oh, it's this one here. It's that one. Does he have the flag for this one? No. Crazy, man. I am super impressed with how JST doing here. They're just destroying 254 right now. We got Zenobia back inside the flag here. Zenobia is back inside the flag right now. Are they swarming it? Are they? Oh my god, they're swarming it. Oh my god. They're swarming Zenobia. Zenobia is not full. Zenobia is not full right here. They're like, oh, this Zenobia is not getting reinforcement here. Destroy it again. Destroying another Zenobia here. This is what I'm talking about. Like, don't let them reinforce. Swarm it at the right time, preventing reinforcement here. Like, don't let them get back to like that 1.5 million troop right here. Like, swarm it in time so that preventing it from filling it up. Can we see a swarm here? Is it gonna be a successful swarm here? Look like I saw like 3-4 more marches going inside. Another market going inside the Zenobia here. Can they defend it here? Okay, they stop swarming. They stop the swarming here. Or are they switching out? They're switching out on the swarm right here. They're letting bigger markets going back to swarm. Very, very good job for them, right? Don't swarm until you die. Is there more markets coming to swarm here? Or they gonna set another rally? Maybe we'll wait for another rally here. Maybe one more rally. One more rally, I'm gonna end the live stream. One more rally, guys. I wanna see one more good rally. I love it. I love seeing all the rally from JST here. They're doing so well. They're not using bots. They are good players. Yes, they are. Come on, man. It's like people are just accusing other kingdom of using bot every time. It's like, come on, come up with a better excuses. You know, is there no bots can like make those kind of movement like just a real players? Like bots are stupid. You know, if you use bot in KvK, you are guaranteed to burn out your resources. because like people can because like the bots, they cannot think like human, right? You can trick them a lot, you know, like you can trick them to follow you and all that kind of thing, and you can swarm them down easily. Like only human can make those judgment call, right? Like not everything bots can do like human can do, you know. Zang bot. Oh, I think oh my god, I think because people accusing them of using bots so much, that is why this guy changed his name to Zang bot here. So people are like, oh, this guy a bot. I think Zang bot is one of the big player from Kingdom 1365. I think he like 400 million power or something. Zang bot. You know, like when other kingdom accusing too much of botting, might as well change the name back to bot so that people can stop accusing you. So like, okay, we bot. Okay, we admit it. We bot. So stop calling us bot anymore. Yeah, we change our name. We change our name to bot here. Zhang is a legend. Yes, he is. I think people accusing 365 of using bot a lot, I think. Maybe his name was just Zhang. And because people accusing him of using bot, so he changed his name to Zhang bot. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Is there another rally coming? One more rallies and I'm going to end the live stream here. One more rally is coming to this flag here. Let me ask the other guy if there's another rally coming here or no. Crazy stuff from 365 here. Oh my god. I wanna see one more good rally. One more good rally and that's it. Look like 254 is regrouping here. 254 is regrouping here and they're gonna try to defend this one again. So let's see here. Zhang have played with us before. He enjoying the game only. Yes, like I love this game, right? Like one thing I love about Rise of Kingdom is that the ability to fight constantly for hour and hour with your commanders. I love that. That is the reason why I still playing the game, right? I am trying at the same time. I am trying to looking for other games that kind of have a similar like mechanism as well. But like there is no other game on the market right now can provide you what Rise of Kingdom can give you. So that is one thing right here. That is why Rise of Kingdom is still a very, very good game. And that is why I've been playing this game for almost 3 years. I just love it. I just love the ability to fight on the field. That's what I love about this game right here. Kanze destroy this flag one more time here so that we can end our live stream. Let's go. Let's go 365. Let's destroy this flag one more time here. Is 254 gonna come in and reinforce? Is 254 gonna come in and reinforce here? AJSD gonna move up to clear out the field here. Like they need to prevent 354 from reinforcing the structure here. We got Ramsey, Nabucha against Zenobia and Tidora. Is there someone swarming? Is there someone swarming yet? We got some 254 players coming here near the flag area. Let's see. One good rally before I end the live stream here. Let's go. Let's set this flag on fire one more time here. We got some fighting here on the field. Some fighting on the side here. We got some player coming in to reinforce the flag. Very, very good for 254. Is it Murder Ball gonna move up or no? Or they just gonna stay here? That is a big question here. Some more 254 players coming to rescue the flag here. Can they come in time? Can they go to the flag in time to clear out to help reinforcing it here? Still looking pretty even so far. Very, very high chance that they're gonna be able to defend this flag right here. Very, very high chance. We got some JST players standing nearby the flag there. Not very, very good choices. More 254. Oh, reinforcement coming. Reinforcement are coming here from 254. They might be able to defend this flag here. Maybe here. And now we got JST swarming down the flag. Are they swarming it down? Yes, they are. We got some player here swarming down the flag right here. Come on. Burn it down so that I can end my live stream. Rise of Kingdom is live. Yes, it is. The flag is getting very, very good reinforcement is what I can tell you. A very, very good reinforcement there, but the swarming, they are putting a lot of pressure on the swarming right here. Very, very good job here from JST. Kingdom 365 are putting up a very, very good performance here. Let's see another flag burning here. Very, very good reinforcement. I think that flag is full. I think the flag is definitely fully reinforced there. Tough one to get burned. I think 254 is gonna be able to defend this one, maybe, unless that murder ball is gonna move up. Like if that murder ball moving up, they might be able to burn this flag right here. If it is moving up. We got a Sadden and William. Sadden and William is soloing the rally here. Where is Zhang? I wanna see Zhang swarming down the flag. Where did he go? Where did Zangbot go? We need him here. We need Zangbot here to swarm down this flag here. Oh, the rally dying. The rally is dying now. Or is there more reinforcement coming in for the rally here? The rally is taking 12,000 damage. The flag is taking 8,000 damage there. So the rally was not getting enough reinforcement there. But a very, very good job. Very, very good job there for both kingdoms, right? Very, very good performance there from both like defender and offenders there. So good for them. So that was the previous rally. Pretty good there. Good trade-offs there. Good trade-offs there for the Ramsey and the Butcher rally. Positives there. Good for them. Nice. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end my live stream here. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I talk a lot of time. It's me. Like I'm very, very talkative, and I don't pay a lot of attention to the live chat. But I'll try to do better in the future, guys. Anyway, guys,